Good. Buh. Gamers, you've all arrived. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome! Hi. It's me. I'm here to make mods. You guys, you ready for mods? Good, great, fantastic. Cortana, please. Yeah, okay. But only Halo 4 Cortana. She's probably the best part of Halo 4, to be honest. Now, listen, how do I do? I'm good. I'm really good. I'm excited for today. We're going to do some really awesome and super fun terrain stuff that we've been desperately needing to do. When I install your Forge map on Steam, it is currently broken. But don't worry, this update is, like, literally going to change everything about it. It's a completely different mod now. The old one, though, has been broken, sadly. I'm afraid to say. Now that I think about it, I might be able to upload a fixed version of it. I'll have to test that out. I'm yelling out, congratulations! Actually, that's gold, I'll have you know, that's gold. It's exclusive, a very rare rank gold for YouTube members. It's shiny, it's reflective, probably. Piss, it's gold! It's literally, look at it, it's gold. T, this is my stance. This is actually the move, the stance, the power stance I take before I unleash my killing move, so... watch out, I'm ready at any given moment. Piss badge, it's not a... it's a gold badge, it's shiny, it's exclusive, and it's important. It's not a piss badge, okay? And the 2-year badge is white and gold, it's not an egg. It's not an egg badge, dude. It's white. It's like marble, dude. It's like frosted marble, shined, polished marble with a gold interior. It's not an egg. It's not an egg. It's gold, marble gold. It's like a prime warframe, dude. If not egg badge, why egg? I'm changing the badges. That's it. I'm changing all of them. It's weird that they're marathon anyway. I'm changing them. I don't care. We're getting new badges. I can't live like this anymore. Should have been pure white. No. Should have been black and red to represent the darkness in my soul and the anger I feel constantly. Dark Soul, stop spamming eggs, man. Stop spamming the eggs. It's a cracked egg anyway. Not that it's not a cracked egg, but you know what I mean. All right. Anyways, okay, Sasuke, listen. It's pronounced Sasuke, first of all. Second of all, we have Halo mods to get to. So let's talk about it. Wait, why am I on this map? I wanted to show off the other stuff we did yesterday. Well, in case you guys didn't know, we've been doing a ton of terrain stuff. In fact, let me turn my webcam. Do I look ugly today? No, I look perfect. Oh, just beautiful. Peak of beauty. All right, so yesterday and the day before, we made incredible progress on the mod. It has been... Turn it off. What the... Let me turn it off. Is my beauty too blinding for you? Are you unable to handle? A stupid Crystal sent a gifted membership. Thank you so much for the gifted. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I don't see anyone getting the gift for some reason. But thank you so much for the gifted. I really appreciate it. Dude, I think memberships on my channel are broken. Nobody's receiving that membership. Just like nobody received the 50 from yesterday. What's happening? Dude, I think Craze and Halo Meister and Demon, I think they broke the channel. I think that everybody's just a member now. I don't understand. Well, guys, this is it. We're gonna have to switch from a way of supporting me from memberships over to sending geek bars to my address. It just be like that, dude. It just be like that. What are we listening to? Oh God, wait. Okay, it's Oblivion music. False alarm. False alarm. Sheath your swords. Alexander! Thank you for 22 months, man. Appreciate it very much. At Covenant tier, no less. Thank you very much. Said, check support chat Discord real quick. Also, usual Project Stardust post. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Wait. What am I supposed to be looking at? Wait, so I posted in general chat. Well, I'm shit posting on my own Discord server. Alright, we're good. We're good. Sorry about that. Oh, and also, Adam sent in a tip earlier while we were at the starting screen. Sorry, I was literally just shit posting on my own Discord server. Thank you for the 2, Adam said. By Spartan Tanner's suggestion, I made 2 more perimeter alarm mods. This time using the 2 different ones from Reach's Invasion game mode. The Alpha alarm is meh, in my opinion, but Bravo kind of slaps. I'll listen to Bravo, okay? I'll listen to Bravo. This is your mod, a sound mod for Left 4 Dead 2. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Hey, turn it off! Turn it off!
I'm gonna be honest, I don't recognize this. Stream number 400 tomorrow? Yeah, Halo 3 modding stream 400 is tomorrow. That's crazy. You asked to be kept updated, so here's your update. Oh yeah, Zophie, you said you found another scarab? Excuse me? Hello? What, Zophie, I'm very interested in what you've been working on, what you've been finding. I'm finding myself particularly interested. Oh, you know what I can show? Guys, I was like a bystander yesterday to something amazing that happened. After Zophie found from a Halo 4 build the high poly, super detailed version of the Halo Reach space drone Wombat thing, man, Davy Jones was cooking. He like UV'd the entire model, and dude, he UV'd the entire model. Then he did a high poly to low poly bake with his own custom materials, and then just sent me the textures. Bro, look at this. Look how good the Wombat looks, man. It's like, these are straight up just brand new textures you make. It looks so good. It looks so good. And not only that, now there's lights on it that I just apparently never use, so there's glowing red lights there. And check out the engines. Are you ready for this? Custom illumination maps that look super good. The Wombat looks so sick now. Oh, that's just so awesome, dude. That's so awesome. Now we need a custom HUD for it. It looks so good. I sent some images and videos. Ooh, Rip Falcata. Why Rip Falcata? What led you to that conclusion? That don't make no sense. You're not using your brain. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I see those names. These are what I think they are. I can tell by the file sizes. Oh. Sophie's making discoveries. Also, wait, let me see this clip. Holy shit. It's the real deal. No way. Holy shit. Check this out. The high poly saber. Zophie found it. The one that Bungie modeled. It's the actual high poly saber. Holy shit. All of the detail modeled in. It literally looks better than the one in Infinite. Damn, we need this in Halo 4 Infinite? No kidding. Oh my god, it looks incredible. Look at all of the normal detailing, the panel lines. Holy shit, dude. The engine plating. Look at that. Oh, the detail goes crazy in there just so that you can bake it down into the normal maps. My god, that's crazy. Can you find Big Titty Goth Girls in Halo 4's cut files? If anyone can do it, it's Zophie. Is it textured at all? No, this isn't the kind of model that gets textured. With a high... Well, okay, you would want to texture it, but... I don't think it's textured. Oh, it's even got a super detailed cockpit. Holy shit, this was crazy! Adam, thank you so much for the 2! Thank you, thank you. So posted a clip from Invasion. Check stream chat again. Also, Paragon posted after me a Forge object idea that I agree with. It's also in stream chat under my clip. Okay, I'll check it out in a sec. Give me just 1 minute. I'll poke around stream chat. Damn, this is so sick. Even the missile pods that, like, come up. That's amazing. Holy shit. Wait, what's the Wombat one? We said, I'm gonna tell you outright, I found Forerunner City. I'm still working to get it out, but I should have it out in an hour or two. Zophie, you can't just say that. But I see that you found textures for the Forerunner City, so I'm like... Why would that be in there? Zophie, why would that be in there? I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Oh yeah. Listen, Zophie, we already have this. Is this another one? No, this is the same one, right? You weren't supposed to say it? Why? Why you didn't tell me not to say it? You never said not to say it. Why would I not say it? was supposed to be a surprise. But you didn't say that. You just told me the thing I want to hear the most. What do you want me to do? I'm a freak. I love it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to reveal it. That's my bad. I just didn't know. I just didn't know. All right, Sonic X, thank you so much for the 2. Oh, wait, and Alexander, thank you for the 2. All right, Sonic X said, you know what must be done with that model. Oh, yeah. We're going to need to get some kind of, like, really, really nice saber. 100%. 100%. And Alexander, thank you for the 2. Said I posted myself with Steve Downs and no react. SMH. Oh, I got to check it. And stream chat. And he posted another 2 and said posted a clip. Oh, no, I read that one. Okay, yeah, let me check stream chat. I'm sorry, Zophie. My bad. I'm surprised that I've never ported the Saber to Halo 3, to be honest. Maybe today we could do such a thing. Idea, get the destroyed cargo ship from the storm. It would be an excellent addition to the Forge palette for Savannah, Tundra, and Jungle. Well, I mean, that's not a bad idea by any means, but there's only half a ship there. That's half a boat. The other half is, to my knowledge, non-existent. I looked around the bottom of the crevasse at one point, and there was just nothing there, I'm afraid. I'm vibing? Yeah. You didn't realize Epic Perry still exists? Epic Perry's been hanging around here for a long time, like forever. Are you good, Darksteel? Is there anything you need to tell us? Is there anything you'd like to get off your chest, Darksteel? How are you feeling? How are you feeling, Darksteel? Oh yeah, Scarab. What? Another. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't see yesterday, Zophie has a ton of like Halo 4 builds that for some reason nobody, like, you can't even run them because they're like corrupted, but they're chock full of work in progress content. And yesterday, Zophie found a version of the Scarab, the Halo 3 Scarab, that was like slightly older than the actual Scarab. Like it was just unfinished. It was just an earlier version of the Halo 3 Scarab. It was missing like certain interior pieces. It was some like the pillars and lights and stuff were still kind of blocky and unfinished, including some of the outside parts. You know, a cockpit to the Wombat? I think I'm going to. With how good it looks, the fact that it doesn't have a cockpit now is genuinely a huge shame. And I don't think modeling a cockpit would be particularly difficult. Hear me out. What if I just kind of rearranged the Halo Reach Saber cockpit and just kind of fit it in there? Because I think there's enough space for a Spartan to fit. I did like a warthog animation. Let me see. Game speed 0.1. And if I go out and grab my controller, I turn on camera mode, and then I get in. How big is my Spartan here? How does he fit? Okay, this is just kind of how I have it set right now. So he does a little animation where he gets in like that. Does his head poke out? Just barely. Yeah, he could totally fit completely in there if I just moved that down and forward slightly. We could have no problem fitting a Spartan in there. Bro, how? Are you seeing how good the Wombat looks? It's amazing, dude. This is the power, I have to say, this is not my power, okay? This is the power of, like, the community. Look at the textures up close. Yeah, this is, look at it. This is the Reach Wombat now. Check these babies out. This is not me, okay? Abyss, the engines look nice, right? So basically, just to say, like, look at all the detail on that. It's crazy. All the details baked in. Basically, what happened was Zophie was doing her thing. She was digging through the Halo 4 alpha builds and found the high poly source model for this Space Wombat. Looks like there's a normal map yet? Yeah, so she found the actual super high poly like model, the one that they baked the normal map from, And then Davy Jones, being like the fucking Giga Chad genius modeler that he is, took that plus my like Reach Alpha Wombat model, like the actual in-game one, and then he baked the high poly down with a bunch of custom materials and a bunch of custom work he did onto this model as a full texture, and now it just looks insanely good. He baked a whole new set of textures for them. It looks incredible. Not to mention the engines and stuff with the new illumination on it. Remember the Saber in Halo Infinite is just a high poly model? I was also wondering that. I would be surprised if it was, but it's entirely possible. You're gonna say it's too bright, Abyss. I have a feeling you're gonna say that it looks the exact same to me. What? It looks way better. The old one was so ugly. It's so blurry. The new one looks way better. It's got like glowing lights, awesome engines. All right, you know what? There's a Saber in Infinite, and it's a Forge object. Yeah. I have a picture of the old Wombat. Where is it? Where did I put this? It's somewhere in here. Hold on. It wasn't last month I took that picture, was it? It was pretty recently. Where the fuck is my Wombat picture? Hold on. I gotta find it. Not there. It's not there. It's not there. Space Phantom, blah, blah, blah. Space Banshee. Okay. Okay, yeah, you want to see the before and after? So I took some pictures after I had already, like, tried to upgrade the textures a little bit. This is what it used to look like. This is the old textures. And this is the new ones that, courtesy of Zophie and then especially Davy Jones did. I like the blue visor. Yeah, I was testing it for a little bit. So this is the old one, and this is the new one. This one looks like a fighter jet now. It's so clean. For the old one, to be honest, the old one was just a lot blurrier. The only major difference between this one and the old one is the old one just had a lot of contrast to it. To be fair, though, I had boosted the contrast a lot in Photoshop. That is not the old one. Well, this is an upgraded version of the old one. I had upgraded it a decent bit before this even happened. So the old one actually looks even worse than this. This is already an upgraded version of the old one. That's why I had a screenshot of it from like a week ago. So I was already upgrading it to make it look better. The old one looked even worse than this. By quite a lot, to be honest. My thing is I still hadn't had any luck in the Harvester out. Really? Oh, there's a... I was so curious to see. I wonder if it's going to be like the old crappy blockout one, which is still kind of cool. Or not. The new one will look darker once you fix the matte shaders. True. The reflectivity values are kind of all over the place because all I did was invert the roughness map, which is technically not the correct way to do it. It gives you a decent approximation, but it's not one-to-one with the actual like way you did it. Make it look a lot better once you fix the metal top. I think... Wait, is that how the shading is supposed to look? I have to flatten that. What was I saying? I was doing it. Oh yeah, it would be nice to tweak it a little bit. I do want to work on really important terrain stuff, but I love this thing. I think it looks awesome. Yo, Demon, thanks for the 20, man. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. I think I found one of the new Oblivion DLC quests because the reward is a full set of armor and weapons that's ebony level. At least I think it is, but I was wearing ebony when I did it, so that might affect it. I know Oblivion like scales. Do quest rewards scale, or is it just like enemies and stuff that scale? Also, let me poke around in the shaders of this thing real quick. To make a banished scarab that can actually walk under the water and climb mountains like Halo Wars 2? Yeah, I mean, that's... If you literally just set up a banished scarab like an actual, like, Halo 3 scarab, totally doable. Demon Cheese's chat like a Ubisoft game is Dueling Talks and Donos, I swear. No, Demon talks in chat regularly. To be honest, Demon doesn't really dono that much. Well, I mean, relatively to, like, every other chatter he does, for sure. But, like... Chill. By the way, Demon, I was playing Oblivion today. I finally got time to play it. I've been so busy that I wasn't able to play for the last 2 days. I am still in the sewers, sadly, at the beginning of the game, but I was having a lot of fun. The game looks so good. It looks so good. Oh my god. Nobody here likes the Banished Scarab. I really like the Banished Scarab, honestly. I think it looks really fucking cool. Right. Oh yeah, we're looking for the drone shaders. I was losing my train of thought there. We're going here. Drone alpha shaders. Let's give this a try. So we have the matte, which is the primary part of it, and then the metal, which is kind of the trim of it. So right now this is using a pretty standard metal shader, one that's basically like the Pelican. I think I used the Pelican's metal as a basis for this. Laffy! 1 year! Let's go! Thank you so much for a whole year of membership, dude. That is crazy! You know, we only have so many viewers around here, so an entire year is just absolutely wild. Thank you so much for being here for so damn long. Really appreciate it, Laffy. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Shaders. Okay, let me see here. Roughness is set to 0.8. I'm gonna set it to 0.4. I'm gonna cut the roughness in half. What happens? Ooh, now it's very shiny. That's not exactly what I want though. What if I set it to 1, so it's just not shiny? Yep, that looks pretty bad. Alright, roughness, 0.8 was actually pretty good. Boom. Wait, what if I make it like a mirror? Let me set it to like 0.01. Boom. My god, it's wet. Ew. Yeah, I think 0.8 was actually pretty good for metal. As for the shiny metal though, oh, its roughness is already set. It's at 0.4. No wonder it's so shiny. So yeah, these are more metallic parts, but these are supposed to be identical to each other, so let me keep this at 0.8 as well. Alright. Demon, thank you for the 5, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, dude. So, by the way, that video I sent of you, Oblivion, doesn't spoil anything, I promise. Oh, really? Yeah, I believe you. This is very you. You're just gonna light everything on fire, aren't you? Yup. I don't know why I should not expect anything different. We finally given the Wombat a cockpit animation? Yeah, most likely. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can get this a little bit darker. Let's set the specular. They're at 0.7. I'm going to set it to 0.5 on both and see what the result looks like. Let's see, is this going to make it darker? Well, it does make it darker. Wait, what if I set the diffuse to 0.5? Is that going to make it lighter or darker? It's hard to tell with certain shaders. Okay, that does make it darker. Oh, you know what? I could. Idea. 0.7. 0.1. Right, hold on. I'm cooking. Are you ready for this? Let's see. Boom. That made it lighter! What the fuck? Oh, it does look pretty good. It's very dynamic now in visuals. Oh, you know what? The cockpit's diffuse texture is gray. I should go into Photoshop and make this diffuse like gold, so when you stare at it face on, it doesn't turn gray. It's a custom spell that just does a lot of damage. 9 points of damage over 3 seconds of fire. Ice and shock. You can do custom spells in Oblivion? Are you, that's sick. Demon casts chlamydia. It's highly effective. My god. Alright, wait, what if I turn the reflectivity down too to make it even darker? Boom. Ooh. Now it kind of looks like a stealth fighter. Wait, that's sick. Is space combat coming to your mod? There is a space map, but it's just all the same vehicles and stuff. Yeah, now it feels kind of like a stealth fighter. It's much darker. I think the engines might be a little too bright. What do you guys think? Should I tone that brightness down? It kind of just blinds you when you're looking straight down it. The bloom is really intense. I know this map just has a lot of bloom, but even still. No, leave it? Okay. If you guys don't feel bothered by it, because I like it, but I worry that other people might be like, oh, it's a bit much. I think it's a nice material. It got darker. It became more, well, mainly it just got darker, to be honest. Now it's a black and red Wombat, which really speaks to me. Those are my colors of choice. That looks like an Oni Wombat. I like it. I like it. Also, the baked-in stripes are pretty sick. Tone it Dial it down like 3%. Nah, if it's only gonna be dialed down 3%, I'll just leave it. Hot pink with neon blue stripes. Epic style. Okay, yeah, this is looking pretty good. I do want to do a cockpit, though, with an animation. That'd be pretty nice. Even if it's just, like, a simple one. I think what we'll probably do is I'm just going to take, like, the saber in the Pelican's cockpit, and I'm just going to, like, cut it up into little pieces and just, like... And I'm just going to take those, and I'm just going to plop them right there in the Wombat with a little bit of finagling. I think we could make something that looks pretty good. It's not like you're ever really going to see it, very much anyway, because you're going to be driving it. But it would look really, I think, pretty cool. I wonder if this could, like, slide forward. That'd be kind of cool. Could you imagine if, like, the top slid forward and the sides, like, opened up? That would look awesome. I kind of want to mess with that real quick and see what kind of stuff I could pull off with it. Why is the canopy glass and metal at the same time? It's because the main texture of the glass is actually gray instead of gold. It shines gold, but the texture is gray. So I actually need to fix that. I need to go in and give this area here an actual gold color. Demon, thank you for another $5, man. I appreciate it. It's like gonna make a custom spell that drains health, magicka, and stamina. Call it syphilis. My God. Okay, Weasel. You're so pretty. I love Weasel. Oh, poor Weasel. Alright. We were doing a thing. I'm processing. Yeah, I have no idea. Laffy, thank you for the 2! Appreciate it. So this is definitely not my first. Also, Gerald and I. God damn it. How dare you? You make me sick. Drone. Alright, check this out. Check this out. We're gonna... Alright, we're gonna... Yep. Uh-huh. That's the plan. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this part of the cockpit here. We're gonna take a look. Okay, so there's 2 pieces to the glass here. We have, obviously, the top glass structure and the under glass here. So I think I am gonna have to move them as a singular piece more than likely. And honestly, I don't mind that too much, but I'm gonna go ahead and add a vertex group for this, and I'm gonna make this I'm gonna call it canopy. And assign that there, make sure I remove it. Oops. Select canopy, and then we're gonna remove it from the other stuff. Very nice. Was this highly contagious? Yeah, I know. People back in the day had it rough. Assign this to canopy, remove it from everything else. Alright, we're good. Now we can take the canopy. Oh wait, did I accidentally... Does that go all the way back? Wait, does it slide? I'm confused. I cast Stubbed Toe, you fucking monster! Yeah, these could all be a part of Canopy, I think. Yeah, that's very good. Yeah. That'd be so funny, just like a wizard standing atop a field. I cast testicular torsion. And just fucking the whole crowd glows and you just hear like 1,000 people going, ah! And then it fights over in an instant. Demon, thank you for the 2! I cast $500 million in nickels. At that point, you could have just summoned, like, a gargantuan amount of... Like, that's just a metal spell. You're just summoning the largest amount of metal maybe ever. You know what? I think I'm just gonna do the glass for the metal. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, weird that this is assigned to cockpit glass. Okay, I gotta undo some stuff real quick. I understand the cockpit better now. I'm gonna select the, let's select cockpit glass, all right? Then realize that for some reason, some parts of it are assigned to back here. And instead we're gonna assign that to metal to fix that. Then we're gonna grab cockpit glass again, in the regular cockpit texture, like so. And then, yoink it. Playtest soon? That is the goal. I mean, the main 4 biomes are completely done terrain-wise, and that's the main thing I need to do before the playtest. There's a couple more things I'm planning on doing, like fixing all the AI's health and solving the crashing bug. But besides that, I'm just getting the main building blocks that I've been putting off for a long time. That's why we're on the jungle map, actually. Jungle is next. We're going to do the cliffs, we're going to do the big ground piece and the new, like, smaller ground piece, and then we're chilling. The Alpine one is done. It has 3 sizes of cliffs, 2 sizes of ground, and the new square one. Same goes for the sand map, the snow map, and the desert map. Or sorry, not the savannah map. So the main 4 original ones are actually completely ready for the playtest. But now I want to do, today, Jungle, Mombasa, and then Flood. Am I missing one? I know Skyward exists, but that's done because it already uses the grass biome. I feel like I'm missing one that I'm just not thinking of, but I think that's everything. Steven, thank you for the 2! Appreciate it. I cast endometriosis. What the fuck is endometriosis? If I Google that, am I going to be scarred for life? That sounds horrible, but I'm a guy, so I can't relate to it. I summon 1,000 razor scooters impacting your shin. That would cripple a man right there. We're doing some... Oh, right. I remember. Dude, I keep getting so distracted today. My goodness. We are doing the cockpit glass bits right here. This is a structure that contains the cockpit glass. This is the cockpit glass and where it moves up. So, let's do it. Here's how we're going to do it. We're going to go to the armature right here, and we're going to edit it. And yes, this does mean that we have to redo a ton of animations. Yes, that does make me want to cry. But I won't, because I'm a very cool guy, and I've never cried ever in my whole life, even when I was a baby. When I was born, I didn't cry. I screamed. But like an angry, manly scream. That was really badass. All the doctors were like, damn, that's fucking sick, dude. Did you hear that? Holy shit, that was awesome. Alright, there's our cockpit bone. We gotta name it that, though. This is gonna be cockpit. We're going to make this bone a part of the main bone, which is pedestal. No, pedestal? Pedestal. B node. There we go. Alright, now that we have that, we can theoretically animate it already. Let's see. I lied. I forgot to do this. I undid it earlier. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Now we can add. Or, yeah. Let's see. Does it look good? God, please! Hello? Canopy. Canopy. You are called... Oh, I put cockpit. Man, I'm not on a roll today. I'm on the opposite of whatever a roll is. Call it chicken pit. Ew. Oh wait, that looks okay. No, I kinda hate it. I lied. Oh, you know what it could do though? What if it goes like... like that. And then when you get in, it goes... That'd be kinda cool. Yo, Darksteel, thanks for the 2, man! Appreciate it. Time for Lore War. 343 says humans are not Forerunners, but Bungie in Destiny 2 says Halo shares a multiverse with Destiny, and the CE pistol in Destiny is called Forerunner, making it a Forerunner we own, meaning humans equals Forerunners, all because Destiny 2. Science, dude. Proved it with science. Facts and logic stopped caring about your feelings or something. Probably. And that's true, and that's pretty true, and that's also true. Your vocal effects need to be the in-game effects. What can I say? Talent speaks for itself. Alright, so I guess if I want to animate this, we do need a cockpit, but I think it'd be fun to just do an animation anyway. The problem here is that I do need to export this as a new model, because now it has new bones, but that also means I think I need to export the animations again. So we have this one. Man, this model is atrocious. What the fuck? Ew. Go. Why do you look like... It's fucking gross, dude. Why does it look like that? Better. Better. Wow, I'm definitely redoing this at some point. This is disgusting, and I hate it, and it makes me sad. It's really icky. Yeah, that's a little bit nicer, a lot smoother, you know? You don't notice, unless you're at a certain angle, that it's all, you know, angular. Pretty cool, pretty freaking cool, dude. Okay, so if you could just, yeah, if you could just do that, and then right there. Oh, very nice. Landing gear, you? Hey, you take that back, alright? We're landing gear appreciators around these parts, okay? What the fuck kind of place do you think this is? How dare you? How fucking dare you? That was pretty good, though. Better. It's an improvement, I would argue. Not that it looks very good in the first place, but, you know, whatever. Alright, we're gonna call this Combat Closing. Adam, thanks so much for the 2, man. Thank you for supporting it. Thank you. Said, didn't the Saber have landing gear when you land on top of the Corvette? Look at those. Yeah, it uses sleds. Literally, like, sleds. Like, skis. And honestly, that is pretty cool. I may use something like that. That'd be kind of fun. But for now, I'm not gonna, because I'm a rebel. And that's just how it is. I'm just extremely cool and badass, and I fight against the system, man. What can I say? Alright, this is gonna be combat closing. Yeah, combat oh god, I'm dying. Alright, we're gonna do combat closing here. Zophie's last comment. Wait, what did Zophie say? I'm here for Zophie's comments. I'm excited. Zophie has the gold. Where? Call it chicken pit, alright? Well, I already read that one, to be fair, but now I've read it again. What? Did I just... The one before that? There isn't one. Oh, I have something that will make you cry? I'm gonna cry already. I'm gonna cry and piss myself. Like a little... Like a very cool guy. A large, very manly guy. Okay, but I'll check it out in a second. I gotta export this before I lose my mind, because if I see whatever it is, because I know you got the goods, I'm gonna freak the fuck out, and we're never gonna get anything done ever again on this stream. It's in DMs. How? Holy shit, how? That's insane. How? Why is that in there? Zophie, when you said, oh, it might be in there, I was like, I guess it might be in there. Why is it in there? That's insane. Yeah, it's fucked up. And obviously it's fucked up but it's there. How? What are the chances that it's in there? That's insane. Guardian Forest might as well be in that build at this point. Like, what? Why is that in there? I'm pretty sure Forest isn't in it. No, probably not. It would make way more sense for Forerunner City to be in it, given what the art style of like Halo 4 and everything. But like, why? You know? Last message. Oh, your brother was spamming the chat. All right. You're good. I don't care. You're chilling. Wait, this is combat opening? No, this should be combat closing. And combat closing. Yeah, these need to be inverted. Made a wee goof, yeah. Alright, we're gonna try doing the little cockpit thingy here. Should be pretty cool. Most of the time it's used as reference. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. But holy shit, that's amazing. That's so amazing. Drake, read up. So impressive, I was able to custom model such high poly versions of the Wombat and Saber. God damn it. I hate the bit where you fucking make it sound like I did everything. That's the worst bit. What is Forerunner City? It is a cut Halo 3 mission that eventually turned into the mission The Covenant. And it's very cool. Listen, if you say that you want... Wait, what the fuck is this bone? Why is there just a random ass bone here? Hello? Go away. What is that doing there? Okay, well, I guess I have to re-export these animations anyway, but alright. So we're going to make the cockpit animate here, and then I will be adding an interior, but basically, here's the animation. You get in, the wheel goes... So we're going to go ahead and make it so when this is fully closed, the cockpit is locked in right there. And then at like the halfway point... How do I want to animate this? You know, I want to animate it backwards. Let's start on combat opening, right? So it's closed, you land. I think the cockpit should do like an unlock kind of, where it goes like up. Why is this bone called cockpit again? Didn't I just fix this? Did I undo on accident? Okay, there we go. So yeah, it should like unlock upwards. It was like... Let's say it unlocks upwards after like 10 frames. And then after that it should go like back. It should like rotate upwards. And then also be moving backwards at that time and like slide down this thing. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty smooth. But I want to add a little bit of oomph to it. So I think what I'm going to do... move this back to like here. I want to do like a... kind of a... copy this to frame 10. That gives us 2 in between frames. I'll do a jiggle. So it'll like... go down kind of far. And come up so it goes like... Okay, that looks kind of weird. It adds a little bit of life to it. It should open, and I want it to have a little bit of jiggle again. So it like... goes like down a touch, and then it goes back up. How does that look? Okay, that looks weird. It goes like, wow. Okay, that goes down way too much. It's supposed to be very subtle, so it's like... It should take longer than that, I think. Could go up in 5 frames. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Miss Dono, did I? Sorry about that. Adam, thank you for the 2. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Said, idea use the saber sleds, but kit bash the little wheels that are in the Pelicans landing gear. So look at those IRL Cessnas that are in so many places and have sleds with wheels on them. Not a bad idea, actually. I'm just debating like what I want to do in reference to that. In reference to the new landing gear. Ooh, what are these? These little sigils or something Demon's working on. Dude, I always wanted to have like weird, like those Russian ornate eggs, you know? Like powerful, rich looking objects that just like look mystical and cool. I want like weird shit like this around my house. Like, what is that? It's like, it's a dragon's egg from the 3rd century. Recovered deep within the Siberian wastes. An incredible artifact from a time long past. It's like, I bought it on Amazon. What are you doing? We're doing a cockpit for the drone. Okay, here's what we need to do. We need to go forward a teensy bit, up a less teensy bit, rotate down just teensiest teensy bit. That's pretty good. Is the cockpit going to be transparent or armored? It's just going to be the same cockpit. Oh shit! I see your 5 demon. Thank you, but I just noticed the greed from Craze, the 20 gifted memberships. Craze, thank you very much. My god, you're back already after yesterday. You couldn't even gift anymore yesterday because it went way, like, what the fuck? Thank you very much for the 20. I am still at work. Why are you gifting at work? Shouldn't you be making money, not spending money at work? And Demon, thank you for the 5. Thank you. Said there's scales of the 4 dragon goddesses. The box would be worth well over 18 millions in terms of the story. Can I have one? Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. What do they smell like? What's going on today? We're doing Wombat stuff right now. Shortly, we're going to be doing more terrain stuff as well. I'm just making a new animation for the Wombat. Yeah, that's pretty good. This will be our combat closing here. Not JMS. We already have a JMS for this. We're gonna export JMA. Thank you again, by the way. Crazy just gifted 20 whole ass memberships, guys. If you got gifted by Craze and you're in chat right now, please give him a thanks. That is super, super generous of him. Look down. Do you see any borders from? I don't get that reference. Blender stream? It's not going to be a Blender stream. Okay, we're going to be done with Blender very shortly. We're going to be messing around with this. There's going to be no cockpit for the interior of this thing, but it's still going to be cool. It's still going to be cool. Alright, I gotta get my work folders open. I just realized I literally just don't even have them open right now. Whoops. Craze! Thank you for the 269. Nice. Thank you! That's so sleepy. At work? Oh god. Wait, why are you at work? It's like 9 p.m. right now. Oh, time zones. I forgot. There are other places around the world where the sun hits them differently. I often forget that. Okay, hold on. I'm still opening up my folders in the background real quick. I've almost got it. Data folder. Tags folder. Objects, vehicles, drone alpha. Data. Alright, we got it. We got it. Let's do it. So we're going to grab these. Throw these in here. Replace the existing. What the fuck is it? Render, physics, collisions, delete. I gotta re-export this. New animation, blah blah blah. Insert all keyframes. No. Stop pose mode, start pose mode. All insert keyframes. Temp, export, make locked in, delete. Export, JMS, drone, Halo 3. We did it. We did it! Got to work at 6 a.m. and had lunch at 5 p.m. What? That sounds awful. What the fuck? What kind of hours are you working? Jesus. When YouTube crashes the tab randomly, it's always, constantly. YouTube is fucking busted. It's so insane. Model animations, uncompressed objects, vehicles, drone alpha, to tool. Yeah, I don't remember writing that, but sure. All right, it's rendering, it's loading. Is it done? Almost done. Keep cooking, yeah. Keep cooking, yeah. Man, I gotta fix the physics and collision model on this thing. It is actually just the worst. Alright, we have our drone. Oh, the canopy's open. Obviously, we don't have an interior for it yet, but the canopy is open. That's pretty sick. We gotta get a proper canopy for this thing. A proper interior. Cockpit. Chicken pit, even. I'm at 72 hours this week. Good fucking god. That is a lot of... You're fucking working hard, dude. Good god. Hey, Weasel. Hey, pretty kitty. I need my cats to know that I love them. Rip those bottom fins. Be fine. At least our wheel... Man, this wheel is so ass. I want to replace this thing so bad. I'm definitely going to. It's terrible. I literally just used it because I had it. Ah! Damn. Unfortunate, dude. Very unlucky. Somebody put a rock there. Unlucky, man. Alright, let's do some terrain today. I will admit my mind is very distracted on the fact that Zophie discovered something really fucking awesome in a build of Halo 4 that may or may not be recoverable. But holy shit. Is that Peppy? Peppy and Weasel. Ooh. All my cats are here. Alright. So this is cool. And I do want to work in the cockpit. But not right now. Actually, now that I think about it, I gotta make these materials double-sided real quick, because not being able to see the other side is kind of freaking me out. Ooh, wait. Nah, whatever. Let's export it, JMS. Ooh, that was a close one. We gotta do it on the temp export animation. Yeah, there we go. This is gonna make the cockpit double-sided, that we can see it from underneath, because right now we just can't. But I added some fancy symbols. I used some runes and an ancient and forbidden language, and it should become now possible to see the cockpit on this new import. Dude, YouTube is so wild to me. Yesterday we had like 170 people at one point. Today we have 40. I don't understand the algorithm. Everybody liked the stream. It's gonna happen. It's about to happen. Kringle's Vanna map could really use some large outdoor human structures. Savo. Yeah, I actually hard agree with that. Why does it look like that? Oh, right. Because that's how the bake comes out. That's a feature. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do some work on this physics model. It's really atrocious, but that's okay. We'll get to that later. I think now we should do terrain. Because if I load up, let's do the Savannah one. I'll load up the Savannah sandbox, because this is the one that took the most work, because it had a grass piece on it with like actual 3D grass, kind of similar to how this one does. Looks pretty good over there. Use your parents' credit card to buy rejected shotgun. I am not for sale. Well, I mean, everything has a price. Projected crying with the 080 forest folder in his editing kit. I don't think I even have that folder, actually. I'm not sure if I ever messed with... No, you know what? Did I? I think I did. I forgot. To be honest, after the whole Giga Leak happened with the whole dig site thing, as awesome as it was to see all that stuff, I literally have not interacted with any of it since then, because the crushing feeling of knowing I can't do anything with it unless I recreate it from scratch completely killed my, like, any desire to look at any of it. Obviously, I ended up rebuilding from scratch the Guardian Accumulator, the gigantic Guardian Sentinel, but that was it. I'm not joking when I say I have not looked at anything from it. A single thing. Because to be honest, the thing that excites me the most is to be able to share that with you guys, but, I mean, I can't do that, obviously. It's my birthday tomorrow, but all my friends won't come. I'm turning 10. Can you sing me happy birthday? No, I'm evil. I'm straight up evil. I cannot do that. Darksteel, thank you for the 2! Thank you. If you aren't for sale, you won't say this out loud, as this is buying your words, thusly buying you. You fool. You absolute buffoon. You bumbling bimbo. You ignoramus maximus. You boob. You nincompoop. You fell for my ruse. You're reading this right now. No, I'm not. I'm gonna have to go with... No, I'm not. And I didn't. And it's all in your head. And this isn't even a real stream. Can you just say you rebuilt it and overhaul the fuck out of it? Obviously, hypothetically speaking. Well, if I literally do rebuild it, then it's free game. It's free real estate. But like, for example, I really want to mess with Forerunner City because I think it's awesome. However, Forerunner City is extremely large and complicated and took a really, really talented 3D modeler an entire week to build. And even though I would have perfect reference of it, theoretically, it would still take an insanely long time for me to do all that because I'm not nearly... just trace it. I don't want to just trace it. Like I would have to use it as reference because if I just trace it, then it's still not really my work. I don't want to go vertice by vertice perfectly, just snapping, and be like, technically I did it, because that's not even. I don't know. That's not right. All right, yeah, this is what we did yesterday. So all the main 4 biomes have this now, which is the 3 sizes of cliffs for you to build with, the small ground piece here, the large ground piece here, and then, of course, the funny little square ground piece here that you can just, like, blend in with stuff. Instead, I exist. Sophie, please, wait. Did you say something about it? We need more people working on reverse engineering. Hard agree. You lied, Golden Jet. You're the real evil one. I'm like a saint compared to you. I can't believe you would do that. I'm telling. Dude, you could make a good coagulation with this ground piece. I really see it. You could make a banger coagulation rebuild with this. Especially with the cliffs and everything. Oof. Oof. That'd be sick. All right, we're going back to Savannah, or not Savannah, Jungle. We're going to make the Jungle Cliffs, and we're going to get this done. The Jungle's going to be the hardest one. For sure. For sure, for sure. Plus, it was kind of a blockout anyway. Yeah, the Forerunner City was a blockout. There was actually one area that was very detailed. And everything else was mostly a blockout, yeah. It would need a complete overhaul, for sure. Which is very doable if you were to go location by location and just, like, add detail, reference the existing structures on places like the Ark and the Covenant. Very doable. Very cool looking. You could use all kinds of kit bashing and existing textures and existing structures and pillars and things, and you could really sell it. And that's what I really wanted to do, okay? There is a reason... This is a folder in my editing kit. Now, of course, there's nothing in here, obviously, because it was just, it's a blank box map, of course, but it's just a blank box map. I would never have put any effort into anything like that, obviously. It's a 430 megabyte box. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. It's a really detailed box. Anyway, anyways. We're gonna do the cliffs. Alright, let's do it. One cliff. Cliff 1. Let's make cliff 2. Very easy. Objects, levels, multi, Alpine Sandbox, Forge. We're gonna go to the terrain. We're gonna go to the terrain. Alright, we want the terrain, cliff, medium. We're just going to do Savannah. Why not? And then this is going to be terrain, cliff, medium, jungle. Then we're going to go to the terrain, small jungle one, which is the only one that has the jungle shader. We're going to yoink that. I was going to rename jungle to Jung so that it has the proper naming scheme and stuff. Delete that, put this in here, call it medium. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to rename all of these to jungle instead of savannah. Jung. Very cool. Now we're done, basically. We hook everything up and we spawn it in. That's how hard it is to copy and paste this stuff onto larger sizes. It's lit. That was it. We did it. Congratulations, me. Killed it. I'm on my dreams, so the Ninth Man will stop killing me in my dreams, please. I mean, that's a feature. You didn't like that? Check stream shot? Okay. But after I do this, I'm a man of focus. Terrain, cliff, medium, Jung. I really don't like that. Shortening jungle to Jung. What the fuck is Jung? That's such an awful sounding word. Alright. We got it. Let's spawn it in, and then we're going to tweak its shader so that it looks nice. And then I'll check stream chat. Terrain, cliff, medium, Jung. It's big! Very cool. Alright, so do I need to enhance it? Honestly, not really. Maybe a little. Yeah, I'll enhance it a little. Let's give it a try. We're just going to go ahead and double all the values here. Alright. This is the up close before. And then after. Ooh, much more detail. Oh, and it still looks really nice. Yep, that was the right move. That looks really good. Very, very nice. Next, cliff. Let's do it. We're gonna take this shader, one that we just edited. We're gonna go to a new folder. We're gonna call it Terrain, Cliff, Large, Jung. Gonna make a shaders folder for it. Throw that in there. Call it LG for large. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab another large cliff with all of its crate objects right here. We'll just grab the sand one because why not? We're going to throw it in here. We're going to rename sand to Jung because we're crazy with it. And then we just do the exact same thing where we hook everything up. It's really that easy. I like doing the cliffs because it takes such little effort. Adam, thank you for the 2. Thank you. Jung Wo from the hit anime Solo Ranking. Yeah. Yeah, that's like, it's like, remember that, what was that called? There was a show called, like, Vinegar. And they had the bleach man, he went to Buenos Noches, and he, you know. You guys ever seen that one? Alright. Part of me wants to keep trying to get this out, but I don't want to stall his progress on the mod because as soon as I give him anything, this mod is going to go in the archive with all the other ones. That's not true. Ultimate Forge is everything. I literally can't do a full Forerunner City until Ultimate Forge is done. Off stream, that's another story. I'll probably fuck around with it a lot off stream to see if I can make it look good. But, no. Ultimate Forge is getting done. We're getting the playtest out ASAP. We did it! Alright, do we enhance this texture further? Nah, I'm gonna leave it like that. Well, the wet, shiny, jungly cliffs are good. Wait. Sophie, the way you're talking implies that you're ready to give it to me in the... You're basically saying that you fixed it, is what you're saying. Are you saying you fixed it? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying you fixed it? Are you saying it's fixed? You fixed the... Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying right about right now? Are you saying that right about? What are you saying right now, Sophie? What are you saying right now? Sophie, what are you talking about? What are you saying? Also, where's that other scarab? I want to see the other scarab. Oh, you did fix it. You did. I'm not saying that. I'm saying... Listen, Sophie. Listen, Sophie, I'm fiending over here, okay? I need my fix, Sophie. Sophie, I need my fix. I can't. Sophie, I need my fix. I'm fiending over here. I can't go much longer. This is for your own good. No! I'm literally on my Sigma grind set right now, okay? Ultimate Forge will stay alive. I just want to see it. I want to smell it. I need to see it in Blender. I need to just really get a whiff of that. I want to know what version it is. There were like 10 different versions of it that existed. Is it a new version that I've never seen before that wasn't in the Giga Omega Ultra leak? Or is it an older, crappier version? Does it have the high charity in the distance on the cliff side? What version it is? I need to know. Is it going to be bad? How much fixing does it need? Does it have the high quality interior space? Does it have the fountain area? Or does it have the modified endpoint without the gates? I don't know. I need to know. It's terrible. You're just saying that. I know you're just saying that. Dark still looking for the 2. You're asking me to do it. I cannot do a Jack Black impression. You just wrote a tip that I have to read out. You're telling me to do it in a Jack Black impression. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can read it regularly. I don't know even how to start doing a Jack Black impression. I am the one who knocks. I am the danger. I am Heisenberg. So much information coming out of your face, I can't keep up. I'm sorry, alright? I had a lot of coffee today. I'm tweaking a little bit, admittedly. I'm tweaking mostly because Sophie... It's so beautiful. She's as beautiful as the day I lost her. My God. Is it really the exact version that I imported that one time? I'm tweaking in DMs with Sophie and she's just like, go away! Please! Alright, anyways. Oh, shit! Crazy, thank you for the 69! Nice. 69! Nice. Since I'm Latino, I give you promotion / permission to do it in a Latino voice. Also, drug money. This is drug money? I thought you were working. What are you doing? You carrying crates of fentanyl right now for 72 hours a week? What do you mean by that? Huh? What do you mean by that? Why is Luke speaking in fucking Minecraft enchantment language again? What is happening? You get a playtest out tonight? I'll show you. I can't get a playtest out tonight. I'm getting distracted, but crazy. What the? By the way, that is a massive super chat. Why did I not say that? That is enormous. Thank you very much. So give me permission to do it. I don't know what a Latino voice would sound like. It would be extremely stereotypical, and I would get massive flack for it. All right? I cannot do. I appreciate your permission, and while I have your permission, I'm live on the internet forever and ever. If I do that, somebody's gonna be like, "Yeah, that rejected shotgun guy. Oh, he's kind of racist." One time he did an impression of somebody of Latino heritage, and he's just so freaking messed up in the head for that. He's so freaking white, dude. I can't be bothered to deal with people who think like that, and that people are just gonna get pissed for no reason. And then, guys, you can't enjoy rejected shotguns. That is actually the Minecraft enchanting table language. How the fuck did you just paste that into the chat? Why is that in Unicode? Who put that shit in Unicode? I'm so confused. Alright, we have to grind. Zophie's holding Forerunner City over my head. We have to do it. Goodbye, Wombat. I love you. I appreciate you. But also, it's time to get the jungle. Time to get the jungle. Maps. Alpine Sandbox 2. Forge objects. We got to get the terrain. Terrain flat new. We're looking for the jungle one right here. We probably want jungle 2. It's likely going to have the unfinished parts in it. Yep, here, perfect. All right, this is exactly what we're looking for. I'm going to check jungle 3 real quick just to make sure that it doesn't have any parts that are necessary here. Let's check jungle 3. Okay, jungle 3 has it all baked in, so that's good. So we're going to go ahead and do jungle 2. I'm going to presume I made a backup, unlike with the Savannah one, where I didn't have a backup, and it screwed me over really hard. All right, here we go. Jungle 2 looks good. Looks like the particle system is not made real via instances, so that's actually really, really good. All we have to do is scale this up 2 times. That's legitimately it. So I'm going to just try that out. I'm going to see if that's going to work. I think this is all, yeah, this is using the correct physics model. All right, here's what we're going to do. Grab every physics piece right here. We're going to grab the collision and this. We're going to do scale 2. That's going to become absolutely enormous, which is good though. Then we're going to essentially just use this, export this out. Everything is done. We just have to make the instances real. Oh god, I just saved over it. Whatever. Undo, undo, undo. Save, redo, redo, redo. Save as. Jungle, large 1. Save again, large 2. Now we can make the instances real. So this is going to take a minute. This is going to be extremely difficult, but here we go! Make instances real. Did I click it? Hello? I did not. Alright, here we go. Make instances real. That was really fast. What the fuck? Is this one not that dense? Maybe it's the number of instances rather than their complexity, because this one has less individual instances, but far more complexity. In total, how many objects is that? We're looking at 5,000 objects, and honestly, it's pretty fine. We're going to join it together, and Blender's just going to cook in the background, dude. Blender's just going to cook in the background. We just have to wait now. It's joining all 5,000 of our plants together. So, we're just going to wait. Check my last message. Golden Jet, with all the peace and love that I can muster, I'm not going to scroll through chat, find your last 3 messages, and specifically read that one. When, in fact, you could just type it again. Oh, I love the vibe of this map. Good point, Luke. Solid point. Actually, very true. Pretty real. Yep, no, good point, Luke. Actually, super true. Banger comment. Banger comment. Damn, really? That's amazing, Luke. Wow, that is incredible. Banger comment. The chat is cooking today. Alright, let's get in this thing. How's our Space Banshee looking? This thing's pretty rad right now, right? Got wingtip. Oh, dude, wait! I wanted to add wingtip trails to the Wombat. Man, this thing feels way too strong. I need to tone down the intensity of these shots. Mini explosions are a bit much. But yeah, I wanted to add wingtip trails to this wing right here. So whenever you start turning and stuff, you get a little shoo shoo. Am I gonna add anti-grav to the Space Banshee? Probably not. So it can land? I mean, I just landed it. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do that because I'm just... Holy fucking, what am I looking at, dude? I'm in a fucking asteroid field. Oh my god. Alright. Well, that actually went really fast, so we can get this in game immediately. This is actually not bad. Not bad, not bad. This is going to become grass. We're going to parent it to this just to make sure it's good. All right, now the last step here, which is honestly not too hard, is we separate this into a bunch of regions so that we can put it in the game. Because as I've said many times before, Halo 3 does not like me adding 100,000 triangles of grass to a single object, which I can't really blame it for as a game in 2007. That's a fuck ton. But I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm a gamer. Or something, I don't fucking know. Alright, we're gonna go up to 15,000 triangles. Cut down just a little right there. Alright, that looks good. We'll assign that to grass 1. We'll make another little thingy, default grass 02. Select that on Okay. Remove that. Let's try that again. Go back up to 15,000. That's too much. Alright, there's grass 1. Select it again. Alright, grass 2 just to make sure we're good. Alright, so we grab this. We gotta get up to 30,000. Alright, we're at 30,000. Grab that one. Make another one. It's gonna be grass 3. We're up to 45,000 this time. Oh, that's a little bit over. There we go, 45,000. And if you're curious why I'm making funny stripes, and you haven't been here for my explanation before, essentially what I'm doing right now is splitting this model up and all the grass on it anyway into different individual sections so that it can render all of them in game. I'm basically tricking the game into loading way more than it should by splitting the model into different sections. There are downsides to it, but in my particular use case here today, there really aren't. So it's fine. Cut down a little bit. Alright, that's fine. We sign that one. Let me just keep going. This will probably take to about... I think it usually takes about 8 sections in total. We are now on the 5th one, so we're almost done with this, but... Yeah, we're at, what, 60,000, so now we want to go to 75,000 total. That's roughly there. We'll select a little bit more. Alright, there we go. 74,000. Good enough. As long as it's in groups of 15,000. Halo 3 is a limit per selection area that I'm like separating these into. You can only do 32,000 triangles of models. Every model's made of triangles. You can only do up to 32,000 of those per region. But these are double-sided so that you can see the grass from both sides because they're flat. In order to make them seen from both sides, that means each little piece of grass actually counts for twice as much. So I put them into groups of 15,000 instead of 32,000. That way things are just kind of nice and good. All right, we're going up to 90,000 now. A little bit over. Deselect some of that. There we go, 90,000. Deselect all the other ones. Put this one together. This one actually might take a lot of groups. Holy hell. Default grass 07. Alright, so 07, we're at 90,000. We gotta go to 105,000 for the next one. It's a little bit too much. There we go, that should be good. Might have to do like 9 for this one. Alright, we select all these. Alright, on 08 at 105,000, now we gotta go to 120,000 for this next one. Excuse me. Alright, looking good. Another one. I don't know if I've ever had to go this far with these. I wonder if I have too many. I can go up to 16, or well, 15 here actually, because I have a main region as well, but... Interesting. So I'm at 120,000? Good God, yeah, let's go to 135,000 with this next one. There we go, 135,000, very good. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to go all the way up to grass 10 region. Default grass 10. We did it! These aren't even grass. I'm just calling the region grass to make it easier. They're bushes and piles of leaves and more bushes, because this is the jungle biome one. So let's export this out. This is going to be our terrain flat new 3-3 jungle large 2. So organized, so clean. Oh! Alright, let's make a new folder for it. It's going to be under Objects, Levels, Multi. Read last message. Warning, I will cry. You haven't written in so long. Your last message was lol. Okay, Golden Jet, I'm not going to read your messages anymore. I'm done. I'm done. Terrain, flat, medium, jungle. All right, we're gonna go ahead and grab the small jungle, or no, yeah. Bruh. What? Bruh. What? What the? Dude, what is this chat? Am I going like schizo? What is happening in chat right now? I'm so confused. Alright, we want the terrain, flat, small jungle. We're gonna grab these two. Ah! Peppy, you almost chopped my nuts off. Alright, we'll put that one. Oh, wait, what is the name of this material? I don't think I named this material right. Jungle. Medium. I could call it small. It doesn't fucking matter. Alright, then we're gonna go ahead and grab the Ultimate Forge. We need Bush Sawtooth. Oh yeah, I actually do need to rename these. Ultimate Forge Bush Sawtooth. Ultimate Forge Plant Ivy Clump. Ultimate Forge Rhododendron. Ultimate Forge Leaves Dead. Grab all these. There we go. Terrain, flat, medium, jungle. Projected, you saw nothing? What the? You're right, I didn't say anything. I was making shader names. Because I'm an epic modder. What was I going to do here? Name, medium. Alright, let's export this again. And then I'm going to grab the flat, medium grass shader. No, not shader, Creighton model. Oh, we also need to make an optimized version of this. An LOD version. We got to rename a shader herb. No, I freaking did it, dude. They're actually freaking perfect. All of them are freaking amazingly perfect, dude. And now we'll put it into the video game. Simply and easily. Alright, looks good, looks good. Liking it. Alright, yeah, let's import this real quick. Also, I'm not sure who I'd prefer my DMs, RJ or Luke, or both on that skooma. But I want to get more coffee. I feel like I'm tweaking right now, but like in a good way. I'm getting shit done without like any thought about it. Sometimes with ADHD, you'll get like a mental block that makes it impossible to do something extremely basic, where you're just like, you're like, I physically cannot do this for some reason. And then when I drink copious amounts of coffee, I'm like, I don't even know what that feels like. That's stupid. That would never happen to me. Have you ever tried that gas station weed? Nah. When I used to smoke weed, I only got the good stuff, man. Ask Coffee Bean? True. Yo, Coffee Bean. I want the juice. Anyway, while it's exporting, we can make the optimized version of this. This will be Jungle Large 2 LOD. Here's our new file name. Terrain flat. New 3 jungle large 2 LOD. Bro, I am insane with the organization, man. I'm so good at it. It's so easy, dude. So easy that I don't know where the fuck it is. Ah, god damn it. Never get gas station cheese products. They have legit killed people. Too late. I love the gas station taquitos, dude. The 7-Eleven taquitos they have sitting there, like, rolling around. Oof. That shit's pretty good, man. I'm sorry, but they're good. What the fuck? Somebody rolls in named Dick Cheese and says, "Are we this stream mod complete? Begin gooning." Huh? Yeah, it's actually a really good point, Dick Cheese. And now that you mention it, to be honest, I really haven't been far, even as decided to use Even Go Want to do Look More Like. And I'm hoping in the future I will be able to go so far and be able to use So Decidedly. Alright, let's get that LED object in here. Objects, levels, multi, alpine, sandbox, forge, terrain, medium, jung, LOD, draft. Ah! Terrain flat, medium. Oh, ah. Yeah. I have many things. Sophie, listen, the scarab's not going to distract me for more than 5 minutes. Okay, that's a fair one. That's a fair one. I want to take a look at that. Just hand it over, Sophie. I know you want to send it to me anyway. I know you want it. I know you want the people to see it. But I'm not asking on my behalf. It's not like I want it or anything. It's nothing to do with that. So you understand that, right? It's not like that. Let me just look at DMs. Ooh. It's textured. It has intact UVs. Holy shit. Zoe, okay, wait. I know that you're, like, really happy with the fact of how everything went down with the Mega Bloks thing, right? Like, that whole Mega Bloks thing was amazing. Are you thinking currently about the fact that you just using a legitimate leaked version of Halo 4 uncovered a cut early mission from Halo 3 and that's gonna blow people's fucking minds? And that it's actually not going to be immediately shut down because it's not a part of the dig site fiasco? Are you aware of that? Are you thinking about the fact that people are gonna freak the fuck out? I'm more scared that people are just going to assume. It's like, I was thinking about that too. Certain people are going to assume that. But that clarification needs to be made right away. Like, but that's the thing, is like, whenever you announce it, you can be like, this was discovered in this build. You can see it yourself. Fuck. Perry was right. I did misname a shader. I'm going to cry. You just didn't add UF? I swear I did. Oh, wait. Plant rhododendron. I'm going to rename it to just regular plant. No. No, I have to do it this way. It's got to be correct. If it's not correct, I can... What the fuck is happening? Export it! God damn it! Biggest issue is the build I'm using isn't public. I can't really... Fuck! I didn't know that. Wait, did that... I bulk imported this. Did it just default to draft? You know what? I don't care. I can provide dumb strings, but that's about it. Damn. Wait, that means you can't even send it to me! Right? I will piss myself. That's... I don't know why I said that. I'm not gonna do that, but I'm upset. That's the moral of the story. I'm sad. I'm crying. Oh shit, wait. Are any of the other large ones not at their full capacity of grass? It might not be. Which of the models having permission to show those? Ooh. No, go ahead. I'll just wait. Go ahead. I'm just sitting here anyway. You know, I got nothing better. So, I'll just wait for you. No worries. If you just okay, this one doesn't even have a variant. Fuck. Huh? Oh, it's a cliff. I'm on the cliff, no wonder. Flat, medium, grass. Does this one go up to 8? It doesn't even... Alright, we gotta fix the shader somehow to make it look less poo-poo stinky. But... minus the little square piece that I have to fuck. Minus the little square piece that I have to import. We're chilling. Terrain flat, small jungle. Oh yes, indeed. That's quite nice to see with my peepers here. Ooh. Grass better be dead-ass straight busting on God for real, or else good news for ya. Grass is looking fucking fire. That's a plant. 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 Plants. Yeah. Kind of a big deal. Wait, I added the LOD, right? What did I set the LOD distance to? 70? Oh, I see it. Little pop. Perfect, dude. Oh my god, the LOD models are so nice. Alright, well, I'm gonna make this have to... This is gonna tile like crazy. This is gonna tile like absolutely crazy. But it's gonna have to be done. Let's do it. Ground veg overlay 4 to 2, 64 to 16 to 32, 64 to 32. And we're going to do 4 to 2, 64 to 32, 64 to 32. Alright, let's see. This is what we're looking at right now for the large piece. In order to make it match the detail of this one, it's going to tile so hard, it's going to suck. Boom! Yep, that's really tiling. Mostly just due to this normal map. This normal map sucks so much ass. Not this one. This one's fine. It's... Is it this one? Yeah, it's gotta be. It's either this one, the thick bump, or... No, it is this one. Why is this one so gross and stupid and ugly, and everybody hates it and thinks it's stupid and also ugly? Okay, well that's just somehow even worse. Yeah, we'll just stick with that. It's good enough. Oh, I think I got my physics models busted. I didn't add the Screambus to the Sclumbus. Let's go ahead into the physics model. We gotta give it the grass. None of you guys gave it the grass. Never mind. Is this the right one? This is fly. Oh, this is Savannah. Okay. You know, small jungle. We need. Is there a special material for this? That is the cliff, dude. It is so annoying organizing all this small jungle. Cliff, medium, no. No. Flat, medium jungle. There we go. My God, I was losing my mind there. And then the physics. Boom. There we go. That sounds when we walk. What the fuck? Is this using an old physics model? Is that why? Might be using an old physics model. Swap. We're swapping. No, I can't. No, I can swap physics models. Better, I think. Nice, we did it. I don't like the tiling at all on it. It looks really hideous and awful and disgusting, but at least at ground level it looks okay, sorta. From here it looks atrocious, my God. Just don't look at it from there, it's that easy. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I could never fix the tiling. None of these textures tile well at all. And the grass overlay doesn't help all that much unless you're at like an extreme distance. Alright, in that case, we just need to do the square thingy for it, and then we're done, and the jungle is a-okay. The scarab was just an LOD, however you can have this instead. Wait, what? What is this? Sophia sent me a mysterious file with a very vague name. And while that loads, we're going to go ahead and add a new terrain square. Terrain square jung. Oh, da, 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 da. We're going to go ahead and grab the create and model from this one. Do terrain square jung. Rename this one. Nice. Alright, looking good. Now we just need to put it in the video game using our big brains. Very easy. One last step before we actually put it in. We go to the terrain, flat, small jungle. We grab this one shader right here. We go in, we put it into the terrain square jungle folder so that way it has a texture and materials to grab from, and then we double check the name that the other terrain squares use. We copy that name, we put it into the jungle one in the shaders folder, rename grass to Jung, and then we import it. And hope that I named the shader correctly. Import, my child. I don't got the Mega Constructs Lego Halo Pelican. I'm actually jealous. I always wanted a Pelican toy as a kid more than like fucking anything. Alright, material name for this is going to be Tough Terrain Underbrush. Save that. We're going to open the physics model. We're going to go ahead and set it to a fixed physics type. We're going to scroll. We're going to kaboom. We're going to... Nice, dude. We're nice, dude. No, I did name it wrong. What's this supposed to be? Is this jungle, not jung? Jungle. Alright, there you go. I don't know why I'm getting mad as if I didn't write the exact shader name myself. There we go. Okay, yeah. Now we just gotta fix it and then we'll be chilling. Very cool. Very cool. Alright, what... Okay, before I fix it, I want to see what Zophie said, because I'm very interested. Whoa, what the fuck is this? I feel like I've seen this before. What is this? Is this all of Halo 1? Wait, Halo 2? What am I looking at? Zanzibar? I don't know what map this is. Coagulation, or is this Blood Gulch? Oh yeah, this is Coagulation. This is that one Halo 1 map. The Halo 1 BSP. What the fuck? This is Death Island, or is this the campaign one? Why is there a hole in this side? Is that always there? I'm like, what is this? Is this Halo 2? Oh yeah, this is Quarantine Zone. This is something. This is a BSP from Halo 1, right? From the mission Halo. This is Halo 3, the Storm. What the fuck? I'm so... No, wait, is this... Is that the interior in it? No, that's parts of it. It's scaled maps from all Halo 1, 2, and 3. What is this? This is Sierra 117. Okay, if that's Sierra 117, then what fucking mission is this? Is this Halo Reach? Oh, this is Savo Highway, missing a bunch of stuff. This is the Covenant. Very obviously the Covenant. It's cool that they stitched it together. This is something you don't get to see very often. The mission, the Covenant, stitched together really well. Even the mountains, while not perfectly stitched together, actually match. Like, you can see this is the area where you're flying the Hornets. Here's like the beach area where you start the mission, and Pelican comes down, you get your Spartan laser, you run to the beach. You go through the hills up here, and then there's a big Forerunner structure right here, and you go in. And you can see this whole beach Hornet section where you're flying over here is actually matched up pretty well to the other side of the cliff where the two Scarab fight happens. All kind of just one big connected area. Bungie was always really good at that. I don't know what mission this is, though. Is this ODST? This rock looks like an ODST rock. I don't know of any... This must be Reach. A tunnel? Do I know this tunnel? What the fuck mission is this? Oh, wait, this is Savo Highway, isn't it? Yeah, this is Savo Highway. And then Sierra 117. Is this also Sierra 117? Yeah, I think, yeah, this is where you crash landed as Chief. Oh, interesting. What map is this? Oh, it's Valhalla. Yeah, it's literally just a shit ton of Halo maps. Halo 1, 2, and 3. in seemingly no particular order. I don't know what map this is, though. I think this must... Oh, I think this is an interior BSP of... No, it's not. I don't know. Oh, this is, yeah, no, this is the fucking sniper mission, Truth and Reconciliation. I got them all. Interesting, though. If you look at the geometry of these... Huh. Yep, it's pretty cool. Pretty freaking neat, dude. But sadly, can't really do anything with that. And I can't wait. I'm gonna play more Oblivion after stream tonight. I only got like an hour of it in. But I'm ready. I'm ready. I want more. 399 streams goes wild. Yeah, of only Halo 3, mind you. There's also a bunch of Halo 2 and Halo Reach streams. And Halo 4 streams. That are not counted in that 399. Add all maps together equals mega map? Yeah, but for like what purpose, you know? It's a good point, Chris. I had not thought of it that way. Very true, probably. Unless it was offensive, in which case I disagree and disavow whatever it was that you just said. Oh, wait. I got one more thing to do. I gotta switch this last bit over. I don't know which one's gonna be the right one to use, but we'll see. Terrain flat. Terrain square grass. Let's see, is this the right one? Boom! Nice, it is. Okay, there we go. Yep, this should blend pretty nicely, I think. I wouldn't say perfectly, but decently. Look at that. Now I just flattened out an area. Go like that. You apply this flat grass piece on top of any other piece, and it blends reasonably well if you don't have that part showing. Nice. There's a terrain square. Done. Alright, jungle biome. Done. That is biome number 5 with all terrain features complete. Let's fucking go, dude. I still don't love the tiling. It looks kind of bad. Turbo... What the fuck? Turbo Bombardino Crocodillo. Thanks for the 2. I appreciate it. Said, only the real ones were here for the first ever mod stream on the Halo 3 ODST flight. I remember that. When 343 added the Flood ODSTs into the tags, that was pretty sick. They were technically like just recolored Flood Marines, but they still looked sick as hell. Cool that they did that. Very cool that they did that. And then they added like the Flood Civilians too. That was a new unique one. That never made it into Halo 3, but they had the files. Anyway, I'm sleepy, so enjoy. I don't know what to do with the... Sophie! You can't just do that. You can't just do that. Sophie. You can't just do that. That was unexpected. Wait, this isn't going to be what I think it is. It's going to be a troll. This is going to be a troll. This is a troll. I'm getting trolled right now. It's not going to be what I think it is. A little messed up, and there's UVs. The materials are messed up. It's probably how they were, like, actually. It's probably not even your tools. It's probably... I remember a dream I had once where I saw it where the UVs were also messed up. It is simply not true. I do not believe it. It's actually malware instead. Well, were it malware, I would have gotten out alert. Good God. Good God. I never thought I would see the day, Zophie. Bashed my foot on my ticket. Careful. I never thought I would see the day. Oh my God, wait. Zophie. I think this is the most complete version ever. Guys, Zophie is a fucking legend. Zophie, I know I was being annoying to you on purpose, and you still sent it anyway. Zophie, thank you. I didn't compare it to dig size. I'm just going off of memory. I am shook. Show us the holy city of the gods again. What do you mean again? There was never a first time. Calm down. Calm down. Most complete what? Alright, preface. As you guys know, Zophie is a, like, data miner of sorts. Goes through Halo builds. And Zophie found this in a build of Halo 4. Likely being used as reference when they were working on Forerunner content early in Halo 4's development. And a data miner, I mine diamonds, that's true. I am Steve. Guys, I can show this on stream because it is, thank God, somehow, some way, this was uncovered completely separate, courtesy of Zophie. Unrelated to the dig site leak. I am so happy right now. Zophie is an absolute fucking legend for finding this. And fixing it up, by the way. And fixing this up. This was extremely broken. I saw the first screenshot Zophie sent me. This thing was fucking broken to high hell, but Zophie's a gigabrain genius. Anyway, enough. Here it is. Pulled out of a Halo 4 build. It's real. Again. Good God. It's real. A Halo 4 build had it. Which means it's not off limits. It's not off limits, dude. I can only extract render geo, so things like sky and portals are no bueno. That's fine. That doesn't matter. In any case, it would have just been a giant skybox around it, and then it would have been connected via a skybox render model. It's real. Again. Not dig site related. From a Halo 4 build. Holy shit. This is nuts, dude. Zophie. Oh! I do array a bunch of pieces and mirror it. I figured as much, considering it was in such a state. But this is it. For those of you guys who don't know, I love this. This was an early Halo 3 mission that was cut. Parts of this mission made it into the final game of Halo 3. Need a disclaimer for the stream. Okay, you know what? You're actually right. I'm gonna reuse my BRB. Perfect. Dude. This is awesome, we're so back! I love you, Zophie, you're the best. Holy shit. I'm gonna nerd out so hard. Chris Hansen tipped $2 a few minutes ago and said, can you take a seat for a minute? What did I do? Is this because I was a Minecraft YouTuber in the past? Listen, Captain Sparkles is safe, alright? And I am too. Turbo Pitch! Thank you for the 2! So that's some weird looking Forerunner landing gear. This is peak Forerunner landing gear, actually. This is... I just got distracted. Isn't this on... Aren't there, like images that are in-game in vanilla Halo 3 that show cities like this on the Ark that you can, like, see? Is that a thing? Oh, man, I want to put this in the game and turn it into a mission so bad. Ugh. It needs so much fixing, though. It needs a disgusting, unbelievable amount of fixing, but holy shit, it's real. I gotta check something. The interior space. Oh, it's here, dude. The full interior space, too, for the interior encounter for this section of the mission. It's technically supposed to be overgrown and full of, like, trees and stuff in the final version, but this is just a block out of the original mission, so it do be like that. Are there materials on all this? No, there's no materials. That's a shame. I was hoping it would have the original materials set up. I know it was like split into a couple of materials and UV'd at one point, but that's fine. I removed them as it was a complete utter mess. No! I liked those materials. They were useful. That's okay, though. That would have just... Every piece had duplicates? Oh. Oh, wait. Is this another... What is this? Oh, there's structures over the top of the fountain. I don't know if these were in the version I once saw a long time ago on a screenshot in a dream. These look new. That's awesome. What the fuck? I never saw these. Oh, this is so sick. I cannot wait to do something with this. Oh, looks like a piece is gone here. I wonder if I could mirror this. Oh, there's an entire section gone. No, there's a whole section missing. Fuck. I don't know what would be here. Yeah, whatever. It'd be like that sometimes. I'll try that section gone. Maybe it's mirrored on the other side. I love how detailed this space is. Fun fact, by the way. Fun fact. We have a dedicated stream for it. Yeah, I'm not going to work on this today. There's a section missing here? Or is this supposed to be a window? I'm so confused. I'm not going to work on this today. I'm really fucking excited that Zophie actually found fucking Forerunner City in here. That's insane. But one thing that I think is really cool is a ton of the objects in this area in Forerunner City actually became Reach Forge objects. For example, this little apartment thing here is... This front part here is a Reach Forge object, or became one. I don't think this one became a Reach Forge object, but there was... Well, not you. There's a couple of pieces that are all part of this that Bungie ended up recycling into Halo Reach Forge. Oh, this is one. This became a Reach Forge object. What else? There's a couple more around here. I think that one. No, not that one. I don't know. There's a bunch, though. If you go throughout the area, you can find them. A ton of stuff for Reach Forge actually came from Forerunner City. I did provide what bitmaps I could grab. So is there any way that you have a version that has, like... That, like, maybe you accidentally deleted this piece? Or was, is there any chance that you accidentally deleted this piece? Is that possible? Was it in the file you originally pulled from the build? Let me check the source real quick. We're gonna check stream chat. Did somebody ask? I don't remember somebody asking me to check stream chat recently, but I will look. Oh, this is this Corbin?
What's up, everyone?
Ah, it scared the fuck out of me. Corbin jump scare.
It's Corbin, and today I'm here with the awesome cut Halo format, Forerunner City. Now, this is not the Forerunner City from Halo 3, unfortunately, but it is still very cool. It's awesome that Halo 4 almost also had a Forerunner City, and...
Interesting.
We're gonna check it out. So in less than 60 days, Halo Infinite's Forge comes out in open beta, and I'm gonna get some really good angles for you guys, so you guys can get perspective views,
Ooh.
different perspectives.
This looks like
views of
Warthog
this
Inc.
map,
Kinda.
and possibly recreate it yourself in Forge. If not, I mean, it is still interesting to see.
Oh wow, this build of Halo 4 still has like the
Halo's
Reach Forge
development history
stuff
and
on
see what
screen. That's
almost
cool.
was. So this is Forerunner City, and it doesn't look too Forerunner, if you want me to be honest, but blockouts are very blocky. They're very basic sometimes.
This is cool. It does really remind me of Warthog Inc. It's pretty cool though. I like the design of this. This is sick. What the fuck? Anything else in stream chat? No. But anyway, I'm thrilled. I'm fucking thrilled. A Forerunner City model is available that was found in a legit build of a game. Those are always and have always been free real estate for modders. Now we don't have to worry about dig site anymore. Let's fucking go! I did mess up. Classic Zophie, dude. Classic. Classic Zophie. Always fucking goofing and gaffing. Also, this is I know I'm being a total fucking wiener, but if there's any way that the version with the like materials on it, please, you have no idea. There's so much geometry here. If I have to manually material each thing individually, which I will do one day, but Sophie, I'm not. You don't have to, but if you get free time anytime in the next 6 to 8 years. That'd be sick. New Ultimate Forge map? No, this is going to be completely unrelated to Ultimate Forge. I'm just getting distracted right now looking at all this. Oh, wait, it has oh, it has sharps marked. What? Did Sophie do it? It has perfect sharps marked. I had to... Okay, it's not perfect. These are auto sharp. I can tell from this. But still, you drop this queen. True. So let me put that crown on Sophie ASAP. Okay. In case you guys were curious, just to show you like the mission layout of how this was supposed to go based on like testimony and stuff. The mission would start somewhere around here at the entrance to the Forerunner City. Crashed High Charity out there. The High Charity has just crash landed. Okay. This mission was, by the way, supposed to be the Covenant, sort of. So you come through here, you're like, oh, drive through, and you go into the entrance of the city. And you can see these are like Forerunner balconies and apartments, and then you would come through here. That area is blocked off. You take this route off to the side, and you can see the gargantuan city above you, and like the High Charities over there, and you can see the flood tentacles are starting to like spread. And then you come over here, you can see more Forerunner City apartments and stuff over there. You go through like a big combat thing here, kind of multi-leveled vehicle combat experience. I think at this point you might have a Scorpion. This is a vehicle section. You come through here, and you get to this fountain interior area. You're like, oh shit, this is crazy. And then you get out of your vehicle, you go through into this area here, and this is like an interior combat area you go to. There's some kind of an objective here. I don't know what it is, but there's like a whole combat section. Bing, bang, boom, you're going crazy with it. You can go like to a multiple levels here. There's like upstairs and stuff that like connect and go to a bunch of different places on like multiple floors. But eventually you come back, this door is now open, you drive through here, you're in another kind of outdoor section, blah, 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 stuff here. And then you keep going on, then eventually you come through to this area, and then you get to the final section of the mission, which basically is the same as the mission, the Covenant, where this is the Citadel. This is what the Citadel used to look like. This is an early version of it. This is all grass here, then 2 scarabs drop down. You gotta fight the 2 scarabs, and Marine's like, 2 scarabs, I repeat, 2 scarabs. And so this is basically just a worse version of the final part of the mission of the Covenant, but yeah, that's the Citadel. Truth is in there. 2 scarabs come down, you fight them. Guilty Spark probably helps you get into the Citadel. You walk on in, blah, blah, blah. You go in, you're inside the Citadel, and then I don't know how you're supposed to get in from, like, the structure of this is kind of a mess. Maybe there's a teleport or something. But anyway, long and short of it, you make your way in, probably through a gravity lift or something. You're like, I am now, probably an elevator actually. You're like, I am now in the Citadel. And when you're in the Citadel, I don't know, this is really cool though. This is so fancy. It's like hallways, and you can go through it, and it's really fancy and stuff. And there's all these inside areas of the Citadel, and there's this big glorpidorp, and it's multiple floors, and then I don't know, there's probably, this is like a final area or something, I couldn't tell you. The interior of the Citadel here is kind of a whack. But yeah. I think the Citadel and the main final Halo 3 is way cooler than this, but it's really cool to see this early version of the Citadel that was planned for this mission before it kind of got scrapped and converted into the mission The Covenant. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. God, I can't believe we have Forerunner City again. Oh, Sophie actually is the realest motherfucker. It's like almost... Oh. It'd be a great place to fight the Guardian Sentinel as a boss arena. True. I would like at one point to take this, turn it into a proper map, upgrade the visuals substantially, and make it into a full mini mission experience. That's not going to be one-to-one to the original vision of the mission, but kind of repurposed into something extra, something like pretty sick. It would take a lot of work and a long time, but I have wanted to do a story-based mission, so it would be really cool to try this out. Oh, also there was supposed to be points where like the grave mine is like invading the city and like there's like a flood scarab thing happening. And then like Guardian Sentinels come down and start fucking up the flood scarabs and it's like a super intense fight. It's pretty cool. I think that's supposed to happen somewhere around like here or like this area. I don't know if this area is big enough to support a full scarab fight, but I think it was supposed to be somewhere around here. I forget, I have to look at the mission layout, but this area is actually not supposed to be an outdoor area. It's supposed to, at some point, have been made into like an indoor area. But I think later on, as they were modeling it, they switched to an outdoor place. It's supposed to have like plants and be like a guardian, or not guardian, garden. So the mission geo is where a portal would have been, but since it didn't get ripped, it borked. The mission geo is where a portal would have been. Wait, what do you mean? Was there a portal somewhere that's I mean, it's fine without portals, right? Like, I know it's dense, but... The missing geo? Oh. So the portal not being there kind of exploded it. Gotcha. I mean, it's fine, to be honest. I could, like, remake this area if need be and, like, fill in the gaps if it's not possible to, like, rip it. It wouldn't be too hard. And it's not like the biggest area ever. Wanna try this? You don't have to. You don't have to trouble yourself if you don't want to. Oh, there's some of these hallways actually kind of all exploded. Probably because of portals, if I had to guess. This whole interior section, not the whole interior section, but a couple pieces of the interior section. Like, this area is fine because it's got blocked off. There's like a side hallway that exploded, and then the hallway that... It's literally just this side hallway that's kind of exploded and the area that the side hallway connects to. I've looked through the rest of the mission layout. It's literally just this area. Everything else is flawless. Dark Steel, thank you very much for the 2. Appreciate it. It said check stream chat for some mod thing. Is it orbital dropship shock trooper? What? Oh. Ooh, you're working on your ODST mod. Wait, let me see this. If you guys don't know, Dark Steel's been cooking up a really sick ODST mod. I'm really curious to see how it's come. Planet Hay in 3 seconds? 2 seconds. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's a pretty cool intro. Swamp Gators. This is GTA 6, dude. That's a GTA 6 reference. Dark Steel's working on GTA. Wow, it is fucking dark. Yeah, this is sick. Oh, yeah. This is a vibe, dude. You're with Chief? Chief's there? What the fuck? It's Chief 100%. My stanchion? Yeah, well, saying it's mine. No, You're saying it's my stanchion doesn't completely correct the models from somebody else, but I did texture it and rig it. No, actually green rigged it, but I did texture it. That's about it. Textured it, made it functional, added effects. More of a, I just did part of it, basically. This is raw. Yeah, this is sick. Oh, was that a little camp? They have a campfire.
Bam! Right here sense of smug satisfaction.
Yo, this goes hard. Oh, this, I know this area.
Enjoy that extra nose hole.
Is this even part of Sierra 117 anymore? It's like so different. I feel like maybe it is. Oh, I saw that plasma repeater on his back. Yeah, this is using an animation pack somebody made for all the weapons. It's like the tactical animation pack. It's super sick. Makes all these weapons look awesome.
Boom! Headshot.
Tactical, that's it. Sorry, not tactical, tactical. And are these grunts are like CE grunts?
Headshot.
God damn, bro, it was like glowing. It was a ball of light. It was a UFO. Damn, you really repurposed this whole area. This is sick. Stealth missions go stupid hard. This is awesome.
Got him!
None of them are hearing this. Cooked. Oh shit, you can go in the water with, that's cool. Oh, you have to dodge the phantom and hide. Stealth needs work? Yeah, I mean, that's challenging to pull off. Oh, could you imagine once you get this with real water, with like fog and stuff? We go under and it's like you can just, like you can hear the phantom, like see the lights through the water barely and you're hiding. That's gonna be sick. Oh, that's gonna be so sick. Repeating texture. I think he's still working on this area. It's fine.
Reloading.
Man, this is so cool. I'll do his masterpiece, but I sent the material version. Ah! Thank you. I'll check it out in like 2 seconds. I just want to see some more of this mission. Is this? Okay, so you like find little islands in the water. That's pretty cool. Move! I'm not a level designer. I broke the mission here. Oh. Oh, so you're just kind of exploring. Oh, wait, they're in the water and ghosts? That's kind of dope. Wait, there's like a flare? Sorry, I don't mean to like scrub through it. I just... Ooh. Is that lava? Looks like a fucking volcano. That's fire. Oh. Smoke lights up for some reason. It's probably an additive type particle in the particle tag. Are you I would say set it to alpha blend and give it an intensity that is set to particle age, and then it's really bright intensity and then fades off to 0 intensity, so it kind of simulates the light source being down here. Yeah, sorry. I'm probably annoying to get like nitpicky in Rise. I love particles.
Hi there, stupid.
I love the fucking touch voice lines. Hi there, stupid. This is cool. Oh, that's right. It's ODST, so you got some fancy ass engineers. This is a cool mission.
Just die! Got him! Reloading.
Halo Meister! Thank you for the 13 months! Thank you, man. It's good to see you. Said Cormtana! Hi, RJ. Hi, Halo Meister. And thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you very much. And congrats to the gifted. Let's go. Ooh, is that a needle rifle? Oh, shit. Looks good in ODST. Damn. Damn. All Easter egg. Dark Steel was here. Yo, this is clean. You got like the decorators and the plans and everything down. This is dope as hell, man. Nice, dude. Wait, that's so sick. Oh, I gotta put the BRB back up. We did it. Or, I didn't do anything. Zophie did everything. We're back. Forerunner City was found in a build. It's real. I can't get over that still. Forerunner City's so back, dude. Oh, it's so back. Just returned. What are we watching? We're watching Darksteel's mod that he's been working on. It's coming together really nicely. It's like a stealth ODST mission. It looks sick. How many DMCA? It's not from Dig Site. This was discovered in a separate Halo build. It's a Halo 4 build from Zophie. Oh, and Zophie just sent a new version with fixed materials because it's hard as hell to get this shit to work properly. Thank you, Zophie, by the way. I appreciate you very fucking much. You doing this work is insane. I literally can't believe it. So we found the city? Indeed. Indeed. Listen al game! Listen al game! This is also, as awesome as this is, it's actually, you just got lucky. I mean, I don't know. This is pretty crazy. I don't know if luck is the reason. Oh, it's textured. It's got UVs. Crappy ones given, but UVs. Yeah, I can probably just patch this up at some point. Shouldn't be too much trouble. This is so sick. My PC. Ah! Wasn't even got the glass rendering properly. That's awesome. What's next? Halo Wars 2 mod tools? If only. There'd be a lot of people really happy about that. This is so cool, though. Oh my god, I can't wait to do stuff with this. I can't do it now. I can't do stuff with this yet. But here's why anyone would care if this. Yeah, so the Dig Site leak that happened, where all of Dig Site's files that they were given to work on and release into Dig Site builds was leaked by either somebody in the group or somebody who had access to Dig Site as well, on 343 side potentially. And it just got thrown out there on 4chan, and it was circulating around, and anybody who was uploading videos about any of the content in it was getting DMCA'd and still will get DMCA'd, so I can't show any of the stuff that was in those builds, or else I would get in major trouble. But Zophie found a version of Forerunner City, which was something that was in that leak, but now Zophie found this map, an old Halo 3 mission that was cut and scrapped and repurposed. Zophie found a version of this mission on a Halo 4 build, of all places, which is so fucking cool, by the way. This is so sick, dude. What the fuck? I cannot wait to work on this. Ugh. I'm going to close it for right now. I'm not going to work on this right now because we're working on Ultimate Forge and we got to get the mod ready for the playtest. But I'm so fucking excited. I'm so excited, dude. Oh my god, man. How'd you get his first hand? Because he's special skooma. Listen, I'm not... just because I know some Khajiits, alright? I know some Khajiits, and we go way back, alright? You can't just assume because I'm associated with Khajiits that I got the skooma, okay? You can't just assume that. You can't just assume that. Oh, I don't want to, but we have to do the Mombasa one now, which is going to be more grass rendering, dude. More grass rendering. Let's go. Oh wait, that's such a good question. Sophie, is there any tortoise, mammoth stuff in the build? Have you found anything regarding that? Because actually, already the versions you sent me were so sick, and I want to do something with in the future because they just look so damn good. So I can't imagine there being anything better than that, to be honest. That was like peak already. And the 10 version, nope. Okay, that was already like peak. I can't imagine how much better it could get than that. Oh, the old saber, the red one. Oh yeah, the old saber. That thing was sick. The version with the driver's seat for the Mac cannon. Oh yeah, with the gaming chair and the gaming chair built into it. We could do the cockpit for the Wombat because now we got an animation but no cockpit in it yet. Man, this thing got a massive upgrade. It's actually crazy. Davy Jones cooked like fucking hard. All thanks to Zophie finding the high poly model too, good god. Where are the Wombat sounds from? Fuck, I don't remember. I think Halo Wars 2. I doubt it's in there. I mean, fucking Forerunner City was in there, so there's that. You know, like, who knows what's in there at this point. Peak stream today, courtesy of Zophie, dude. And Davy Jones for these god tier textures, which is also technically a pretty big courtesy of Zophie. Alright, I do want to add a cockpit, but I'm gonna have to get a bit creative with it. A lot of it's corrupted, and I can only pull data that can be recovered. That makes sense. Everybody's now like, Zophie, please send it, please, Zophie. Zophie's the fucking dealer in the chat now. Like, oh, you want some Halo content? I got your fucking Halo content. You gotta pay the price, though. Is the Wombat's machine gun an FX with this one from the Sparrowhawk? I mean, I could. Use Falcon cockpit interior. Yeah, I was thinking like Falcon, Saber, Pelican, one of those. What does the Falcon cockpit look like? Let me spawn a Falcon in real quick. Speaking of which, I low-key want to make the Falcon have a brighter specular map to match Halo 3's style a little bit more, because the Falcon is still like very dull compared to certain vehicles in Halo 3. It'd be kind of cool to like tweak it a bit. Tweak it a bit, yeah. Let's see, what is the Falcon? If y'all like the stream and ask RJ for Oblivion Remaster playthrough on stream, I'll consider it. Why would people want to watch me play Oblivion Remaster? Yeah, I might just yoink the Falcon cockpit, honestly. It would be pretty straightforward to do. I'd have to repurpose a lot of stuff, but it would work. play it. I already started my playthrough. I played like 30 minutes to an hour of it. I was in the sewers at the beginning of the game. I don't think anyone's gonna watch that. The stream's already been pretty low on the view side of things today, so could take the Saber one. Yeah, I think the Saber one might actually fit better. Hold on, I'm gonna switch maps real quick to I'm just gonna go to the Alpine Sandbox. This is something I've considered doing for a while. I want to take the Falcon textures and maybe make them look more like the Halo 3 Hornet. Give it a little bit more specularity and maybe kind of color match it a little bit and see if that looks any good. Because if I like how that looks, I might keep it. Because right now, it feels a little bit out of place in Halo 3. You underestimate what folks want to watch when they're just hanging out vibing? True. True enough. Install mega massive jumbo booby mods and stream it. Instant Gorillion viewers. Dude, they don't exist yet. There's no modding for Oblivion yet. It's sad. I'm not immersed, dude. I can't be immersed in an Elder Scrolls game without being able to shoot spells from nipples, dude. It's just so sad, bro. It's so sad. God. Keyword yet, true. Well, people already found out that you can... The Oblivion mod tools from ages ago still work on the new Oblivion remaster. The hard part is getting the Unreal Engine side of things to play nice, but that also should be really easy because people have been modding Unreal Engine games forever. I mean, just look at Marvel Rivals as an example. Want to be perfectly clear, my actions as impactful as they are, like I'm no one special, I'm just here to grow and hanging out with you. Psh, whatever, Sophie. You're just a talented person hanging out in chat and being a part of the Halo community and doing awesome shit. You're dope. Don't worry about it. You don't have to downplay yourself. My God, there's so many textures. What the fuck? Oh, Craze! Craze, thank you for the 20! And 1 cent. Thank you very much! I appreciate that. I'm finally home. Welcome home. And by home, I mean to this stream. What did I miss? Nothing crazy. You know, nothing crazy, really. Just the fact that fucking Zophie found the Forerunner City cut Halo 3 mission in a build of Halo 4, and we can now use it because it's not from dig site. The Holy City is alive and resurrected again. You know, nothing crazy. Just Zophie finding an entire cut Halo 3 mission in a build of Halo 4. Look at that. Dent deal went just great. I don't know what that means, to be honest. But it was good to see you, Craze. I think at some point that Forerunner City they imported must have had the interior version because I pulled the tree textures. Oh, interesting. I wonder if that high detail version is in there somewhere. I'd be curious. It'd be cool if you were just poking around one day and found that. But that doesn't really matter. That's super detailed anyway. When it comes to the Forerunner City and the restoration that I hope to do to it one day, I really want to just kind of take some creative liberties with it. I want to make it kind of feel like a mix between like... All I know is I need a break from that rut. Yeah, I don't blame you. That's why I said one day if you're poking around, you happen to find it, that'd be cool. But also at the same time, when it comes to Forerunner City, I really do just like... My thought on how I want to do like a semi-restoration of Forerunner City and turn it into a functional mission is, one, just get it in and fixed up so there's not a gazillion open edges, right? Just have it function. And then basically go from there to start texturing things with the Forerunner textures set that and objects and things from the mission The Covenant and some of them from like the Ark. I'll look into it a few more times. I'm just here for the Harvester. Day 900 of asking for the Harvester. It's either I have to remodel the Harvester or a better version of the Harvester comes out from what you're finding. BTB map Forerunner City. It could be turned into a pretty good BTB map, actually. With a decent amount of edits and fixes. But thank you again, Sophie. Holy shit. You literally found Forerunner City. You know that was a project that I was like dying to work on, and like, oh my god. So we out here at Gosler. Yeah, every time Zoe finds something, it's always just like insane. There's so many things that I want to do because of the stuff Zoe finds. The early version of the mammoth, the tortoise. You're welcome. Fucking dies. The Wombat high poly, which Davy Jones saw and was like, give me that. I'm gonna bake it. I'm gonna give you the best goddamn Wombat textures of all time with this thing. And now Forerunner fucking City. Oh my god. It's just a gold mine. An absolute fucking gold mine. Diamond mine, excuse me. Still waiting on the Condor, gonna get signature Mac gun? Yup, I'm excited for that. I'm looking forward to working on the Condor now. I'm not worried about it anymore. Halo Modder's eating good lately, courtesy of Zophie. And also, on top of all that, Davy Jones made the low poly version of the Strato Sentinel, which I'm really excited to rig that thing and animate it, dude. Adding like effects and like sounds. Oh man, that's gonna be so fun. I'm trying to hold off on doing that after Ultimate Forge, but RJ didn't good, y'all get to suffer. That's fine. I mean, you're not wrong. But also, I mean, I'm one of the few people that can actually do stuff with it. Most people would be like, try to import it in Halo 3, get a gazillion errors, and be like, this fucking sucks. I don't know what's broken. I don't know if I can do anything with this. Oh, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. I was going to do Oblivion tonight. I was going to play Oblivion. Funny thing is I did exactly that. Yeah. There's a lot of fixes that need to be done to get Forerunner City in game. And in a dream one time where I totally imagined everything, there was another version of Forerunner City from a theoretical leak that didn't happen that I did manage to get in game, but was extremely challenging to do so because a shit ton of stuff needed to be fixed. Like, so much stuff needed to be fixed. And I'm sure it'll be exactly the same from the version you pulled out of Halo 4, but I'm up for the task. I don't give a fuck. What do you think about the Halo 5 Kraken in flood form? I don't know. That would be cool, maybe. I don't really like the Kraken. I think it's really ugly. It's too big. I don't like its design very much. It's alright. Even a flood version would be like, okay. Cool, I guess. At that point, I just want a grave mind, you know? Tell me what you thought. Of Forerunner bench time for the city. True. The lost Forerunner bench. We need it. I guess the Halo 4 tag build is just full of Xbox 360 Halo games, shouldn't it? Well, I could be wrong, and I don't want to speak on Zoe's behalf, who knows more, but I presume that Halo 4 build just has a ton of stuff in it from other games because they needed a lot of reference from the other games, because at that point 343 would have been a young company, and while there would have been Bungie employees working on the staff, they're also, they would have needed a lot of reference from the other Halo games when working on the art style and stuff. Every tag build is a snapshot of their tag system. Oh. So it's just everything, then. It's the whole thing. Does that mean that the Forerunner City was just in, like... Not everything, but you're saying... So that was just in, like, levels, solo, 104 City, and it was just a BSP in there. Nope. It was in levels, temp, test. The fucking test folder is always such a gold mine of just shit you don't expect to see. I love it. I'm so happy right now. But okay, I just got randomly consumed with the idea of seeing what the Falcon would look like if it was in Halo 3's Pelican Hornet color style. So, I'm going to spawn a Pelican, I'm going to spawn a Hornet, and I'm going to spawn a Falcon, and I'm going to see if it looks good in that style, and if it doesn't, oh well, who cares. And then Falcon... I just think it might look cool, you know? Make it more of... Because right now, the Falcon's kind of... It's just got that reach dullness to it, because its specular map is kind of you know? Like, the Halo 3 UNSC vehicles are really shiny and reflective, and they have a certain, like, tan olive color to them. The Pelican and the Hornet share that, like, almost to a T. And then when I spawned in the Falcon, I never modified the Falcon textures. So it's just straight out of reach. And the main difference that will become instantly obvious. Kebab at 2 a.m. already looks like Fludgia. What? But yeah, you can obviously tell there's a reasonably big difference between the Falcon here and the Hornet. And I want to see if the Falcon will look good in Halo 3 style, because I think it would. I do think it would. But I actually gotta open up the Falcon really quickly on Blender and figure out which textures go with which things here and there. So I'll grab it real quick. Falcon should be here. Okay, here's my Falcon. That is such an atrocious physics model. Oh my god, I hate looking at the old way I did physics models. It's so bad. I thought I was saving time, but really I was just making so many more issues for myself. Alright, let's see what we got here. So material-wise, ones I need to look at are Falcon Hull 1. 2. Falcon Hull 1 and 2. Okay. So it's split into 2 textures. Not bad, not bad. Falcon Folder has a bunch of render models, but most of them are Dookie Bork. Damn. Fireteam Raven has a Falcon. Oh, true, actually. I bet that one's pretty high detail. Weasel! Hi! You must not escape the prison, Weasel. This is a high stakes situation. I do not permit you to escape. Afraid that will react. I love you very much. Peppy! Pretty Peppy. I love you so much. You're so small and cute. You're the best. You're the best, Peppy. Don't tell Weasel I said that. Alright, sorry. My cats. You gotta make sure that, you know. Gotta make sure shit's going right. Alright, let me go ahead. Oh my god, I just opened Premiere on accident. Falcon bitmaps. We are looking for Falcon Hull 1 and Falcon Hull 2. Alright, we got the textures. Alright, I have them in Photoshop. I'm gonna grab the textures of the Hornet as well. There are 2 more builds to go through, but I can run through them. I can run them through an emulator. Oh, they actually run? Wait, that's sick. Are they also tag builds, or are they? They're not. Do those textures. Let me check the Raven model. The textures might line up. Ooh, good point. The Raven textures might be too nice, to be honest. They're tag builds too? Oh my god. 3 tag builds is insane. Theoretically holding however, who knows how many assets in them. I give you permission to escape. Alright, we were looking for the Hornet real quick. Hornet bitmaps, Hornet.bitmap. I'm just going to screenshot these. I'm not even going to bother like extracting it. It's not necessary. I don't need this for any particular specific reason, really. So I just need them for color reference, essentially. Alright, so that's the specular map and the texture map. I'll put those in here. I ripped these straight out of reach, so... Don't mind me. Alright, there we go. Here's our specular, here's our diffuse. We're going to go to the main Falcon, do layer, mask from transparency. Take a look here. So this is what we're looking at as far as the specularity of it. This is what we're looking at as far as the color of it. I'm going to grab this, copy it, delete this layer mask, paste this atop it. Alright. What was your first video you ever posted? It was a Halo Custom Edition video from like 2008. Okay, so looking at the paneling here, this is like the wings and stuff. Dude, somebody literally went on the specular mask and just drew with a fucking... Why is there sketching all over this thing on the specular map? What is going on? It looks like somebody just took a fucking brush and started painting randomly on it. But anyway, we're going to try and match these colors up because this is not nearly bright enough. We're going to go ahead and do a brightness contrast filter on just the specular texture here. I'm going to try upping the brightness until this matches. About there is pretty good. Plus 90 seems to match it pretty well. So I'll take this, I'll remember plus 90, and I'm going to apply that to the other one. We're going to put it on the alpha channel. And then we're going to do the colors now, the actual colors of everything. So I think it all looks pretty good. But obviously this is more of a sage green, and this is kind of a lime, almost bluish cyan type of color. I'm going to see if I can use color balance to tweak it, rather than doing like a hue saturation filter on it, by adding a little bit of extra... Nope, never mind, I'm just going to do hue saturation. I lied. We're going to change the hue here. More of a military green with more of a saturation. A little less blue, a little more green. A bit darker, to be honest. Okay, let me turn this off. We need to get a good selection on these things. Let's do select color range. Grab like this color here. Show it in grayscale. Not really what I was hoping for. Yeah, I'm just not going to bother with any of that. We'll just do this as an overall color change. I think the saturation is not particularly effective here. I may actually have to do a curves here. We're going to take the blue out of this a decent bit. Try to match it that way just by removing some blue. A little too saturated there. Perhaps if I do that curve plus a desaturation, we might get the color I'm after. Yeah, that's actually a really close match using those two. Ethereal! Thanks for becoming a member! Thank you so much. Appreciate it. It says Zophie sent the diffuse textures. Oh shit! My bad, I was so locked in I didn't even notice. Thank you, Zophie. And you said that it's 60k verts. Oh, HD Falcon. Yo, Halo 4 Infinite is calling for that model and for those textures. Halo 4 Infinite is calling for a Falcon. I think it's gonna get it. Okay, I think this is a good setup for this. These two right here, right? Let's go back to the Falcon 1 diffuse as well. We're going to do... Let's set this up so I don't lose track of everything. Layer mask from transparency. Grab this, delete. Delete, delete, delete. New layer, boom. We do a brightness contrast over the top of this. We literally just up this to 90. Apply it. Delete, add it as an alpha channel, boom. And then for this, we gotta drag these two layers over here onto it. Gives it a more military green color, kind of like the Hornet, I think. Pretty good, to be honest. Okay, I'm not gonna directly save these. I'm gonna save these as Falcon 1 new diffuse. And I'm gonna also save the other one. Falcon 2 new diffuse. Okay. We're gonna see how these textures look. I'm very curious to see. I'm gonna go ahead and do tool, bitmaps, objects, vehicles, Falcon, bitmaps. Alright, so those are all getting re-imported. Then, in order to see if we can get this to look right, so EP, you should get some sleep, Sophie. I will be taking a look at the Falcon, but I can do it tomorrow. It's chill. Yeah, because I'm gonna, well, actually we're only at 3 hours. I'm gonna stream for a while longer. For a good while longer. I want Falcon Hull 1 and Falcon Hull 2 here as the main shaders I'm after. And then we're going to swap the diffuse here. Let's actually switch over to the game so we can get a good look at this. So we can do a before and after. This is Falcon before, and we have the Hornet in the background so we can see pretty good. We're going to go Falcon 1 new diffuse. Save. Falcon 2 new diffuse. Save. And then we're gonna, let's see. I don't know if I nailed it. It might need adjustments, but 3, 2, 1. It does match better, actually. And it is shinier. I don't think the color is quite right, but it also might be a shader issue. Let's see. Compare it to the Hornet, since we're using that as reference. Hornet shaders. We just want the main Hornet metal shader. Alright, let's take a quick look. We use Falcon 2 as reference here, so it's Master Chief Detail, it's got the texture, blah blah blah, values 1.7 white, 0.4.18, 2.45, and then 0.9. Plus it's got that color at 1.25. We'll put 1.25 on the environment map. I don't know if that's going to make a huge difference at all, but no, not really. I think it's just mainly the color now. I think the reflectivity's gone up pretty substantially, but I think it's just the lightness of the actual color itself. I think it's just too dark still. Yeah, I think it's just a bit dark. I think I need to pull a little bit more of the blue out and then brighten up the actual color itself. Let me see, what's the difference here? This color compared to, like, I don't know, this color. This color compared to this color. This is actually just still darker. Okay, interesting. Actually, quite a bit darker. I'm gonna throw I'm just gonna copy these again. Or let's save this. Drag these over to the other one as well. It's just so green. I feel like it should not be that green. Yeah, it's like too saturated and like too lime. I think we need to tone the brightness down a bit and desaturate it a bit. That's a decently good match, but it still feels like there's a little bit too much on the curve. Wait, what? Have I been on art? No, it's a... Oh, wait. I gotta delete this curve. I fucked it up. Hold on. We just want blue. Or, yeah, we just want blue here. This hue pulls it out of the blue a bit. Okay, that's like the correct color, so to speak. But the actual brightness is generally a little bit too much, so I'm gonna take the reduce contrast, up the darken it, I think. And then as far as saturation, I can increase saturation a bit. We just up the brightness a touch. I think that color's pretty close. What do you guys think? I feel like that matches pretty well. I have to change some of the specular? Possibly, yeah. Let's see. Okay, closer. But I did change the specular. The specular now matches much closer. Much shinier already. Very pale. Shouldn't be so pale. I wonder why. Maybe the specular map itself needs some changes. Let me double check it. There's a lot more grunge on it, which is making it a bit challenging because the Hornet, no, the Hornet has a decent amount of grunge as well. Compared to this anyway. I would argue the metal colors are pretty similar. Maybe too much. I just kind of want to brighten the metal. I feel like if I just brighten the texture of the metal, it'll look like way closer. I'll give that a try. Just gonna up the brightness. We're at minus 35 on this one. I'm gonna put it to 0. That's better. It's not a lot brighter. Feels closer, but it still feels dark and doesn't have that nice lightness to it, you know? It's close. It's very close now. I just killed in a stream game, to be honest. So true. It's a good point, actually. You're actually extremely right about that. Maybe I'll take Zophie's textures. I think it probably uses the same UVs. Maybe, sort of, kind of. Ooh! I think these are the same texture map. Oh, shit! No way. Yeah, the texture... Oh, let me compare it to the one I have here. They look very similar. Almost identical, even. They're definitely different, though. Redone UVs for sure. That must be the specular. Or some kind of specular-related texture. Ooh. What resolution is this at? Good God. Looks way greener. You think so? Maybe. I feel like it just matches, but it's not as bright. I don't want to just keep brightening it because it's technically not going to be accurate to this anymore. But I mean, the visuals are what's really important at the end of the day, like in game. So I don't know, let me bring it like 25 on both. Oh, maybe that'll fix it. It is getting there. I feel like it needs actually a little bit of that, like, light, tannish, greenish saturation a little bit. No, I can't saturate it that way. I think it needs maybe a boost to... Not the green. It needs like a yellow boost almost. Let me try... I want to do one thing on top of this layer stack. Not vibrance, what am I thinking? Levels. I'm gonna put level? No, not levels. What the fuck am I thinking of? I already have a curves. Am I thinking of those? No, what am I? Not curves, it's not levels. What am I thinking of? Color balance, that's what I was thinking of. I want to up the yellow a little bit. Like that. -10. Try that. It was always just too blue. Oh yeah, that got way closer. It really needed some yellow in there. It still feels, okay, slightly too saturated, slightly too dark. The colors are right, but it needs to be up more. I'm just gonna hit this on 50. Desaturate down to like -30 perhaps. I'm just gonna take this whole stack of modifiers, drag them over to here, delete all the old ones, save these. We'll see if we're getting any closer. Okay, too bright, too pale. I overdid it. So brightness back down, I think 25. And saturation -10. Okay, we'll give this a try. It's getting really close. I think it does need to be brighter, but only slightly. Only slightly. Just like, I think the saturation amount got perfect, but we're at 25. I'm gonna do like 35. Subtle adjustment in brightness. A little. I'm just gonna put it on 50. That's where I had it before, but minus the desaturation issue might be the sweet spot. Hopefully 50 is not too much, because that's kind of a big jump. No, that's pretty close. I think if I saturated it just a teensy tiny bit more, it would be like perfect. What is our saturation at right now? We're at -10. I'm gonna hit it on 0. Just give me like the teensy tiniest bit more saturation. I'm gonna go +10 on saturation. No, oh, actually, 28 to 0. That's a pretty big difference. We'll do like 15. Might be a bit too much, but if it's over corrected, then I can bring it just down a little bit more. I think, yeah, it's slightly too much saturation. Let's do 7. I don't know, maybe at 0 was actually the sweet spot. Maybe I was just wrong. Maybe the first time in my whole life it ever happened. Thank you guys for the kind comments, by the way. I know I'm not interacting with you guys much in chat right now, but I see you guys. I appreciate you. I mean, this is pretty close, I would say, to the Hornet and to the Pelican. I think the Pelican's definitely more saturated than the Hornet is. Let's see. You know, I don't love it. I like that it's shinier. I think it needs a little bit more saturation, to be honest. I don't... Just like a bit more green or something. Let me try the color balance. What did I have it up? It was -10. I'm gonna do -15. Give it a little bit more color in there. Textures are so crunchy. Maybe I will use the fire team ravens. I think it's a little bit too yellow now. Crunchy? Very. Okay, that's a little bit nicer. That looks better with a paler color. I'm pretty happy with how that looks. Make it less saturated. Yeah, it was just there's too much yellow in there. It feels decently good. It could use a little bit more like that greenish yellow in there, I think, but a green +8 maybe on the dark, the shadows. I don't know, maybe that looks good. Might be a bit much. Now it matches the Pelican pretty good actually, with that little bit of that green tone. It's not bad. There's so many things about the Falcon's flight physics that bother the fuck out of me, but that's just Halo 3 and VTOL physics for you. I think it's just maybe the mouse and keyboard experience, because on controller you can ramp it up. It feels a lot smoother. I just found something huge. Wait, actually? Oh, you found the Halo 2, Halo 3 Proto Scarab? It's in there? No way! That's sick! There's not a whole lot to do with that, because it's like, but it's a really cool piece of history. Wait, that's actually crazy. It's in there for real? It's something new, never seen before? Are you sure? Because I went through a lot of Scarab stuff during a theoretical dig site leak era before some clamping down happened. And I don't know, there was one, it was like a Halo 3 Scarab body with like a Halo 2 Scarab head and like Halo 2 Scarab legs kind of, and it was like a weird, like, it was kind of like a mishmash of the two. I want to see! I want to see! Might be that? It might be that. As to my understanding, they use that for a long time in a lot of levels before they finalize the Scarabs. I want to see! Can you send a screenshot at least? That would be so sick. I would love to see that. That's so cool. That's it! Yeah! Yeah, you found it in the... Yeah, this looks like, what, a Voy? An early BSP from an early version of the Storm? Oh, this version's especially interesting. Oh. Yo, wait, this is really cool, Zophie. This is really fucking cool. Yeah, this is... early version of the Halo 3 Scarab. It has Halo 2 everything with an early prototype of, like, the body. That's really sick. That's really, really sick. Really early version of the Halo 3 Scarab, just mainly comprised of Halo 2 parts. Like, you can tell they clearly understood they wanted it to be a playable space that people could go on, and they wanted to redesign it. That's really fucking... I've never seen this one. I've never seen this one. What are you doing? Happy. 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 This is really sick. I'll clean it up. Is that it? That would be awesome. I'd love to see this thing. This is really fucking cool. It's a piece of history right here. You found. This is awesome. if my memory recalls from the non-existent leak that never happened, this is an early version of the Storm. That's so sick. I was so interested if that was going to be in there. Maybe keep the Falcon textures how they are and change the specular curve. I did that, and it really didn't change that much. It just became a little shinier. But I'm not going to keep the textures like this because I'm also overwriting the metal colors, which looks pretty bad. I need to basically take this whole stack and not have it affect the grayscale metals. But it's just going to take a while to like get everything cleaned up to that way, because you can see like the dark gray areas here are they're getting lightened up and greened out as well, which is not what I want. And that's causing the whole thing to like lose contrast. Like these areas here look really bad because of that. Bro, it has UVs? Oh, I wonder what texture it would have used. Probably like a basic texture maybe? Alright, chat, this is the new harvester. It looks really cool. I'd be kind of shocked if it had textures, but maybe. Maybe. It might, a lot of it might map onto the Halo 2 Scarab texture sheet. CMM Cov Metal. That might be a Halo 2 material. That is a default tileable material for sure. Cov Metal. I'm trying to think. Because the CMM are going to be prefixes that are going to direct to a certain folder. And then it's going to be called... Let me check Halo 2 really quick, because inevitably those will be using Halo 2 textures. Hold on. Halo 2... Tags... Scenarios... Shaders... Look at the shader collection. Let's see if there's an MM or just a C. Oh, yeah. That's a Halo 2... shader. That's under Scenario Shaders Covenant Military Metals, CMM. So Scenario Shaders Covenant Military Metals. It looks like... You able to send it? I can screenshot it really quickly if you want. What was it called again? It was CMM Covenant. It's just Cov Metal. Just Cov Metal. Cov... There is no shader in Halo 2 that's in this folder called Cov Metal. But there's Cov Metal Script A, Cov Purple, there's Covenant Blue. It might be just using this. Scenario Shaders Covenant Military Metals also works. Yeah. Okay, let me go into this exact folder. Scenarios, shade. I forgot I can't drag and drop an Covenant Military Metals. I presume it would be like this, like Cov Blue, because these all use uses base map Cov Blue. Cov Dark Purple. Oh, they all have built-in. This Cov Dark Purple has certain shaders or certain. Is Cov Blue the same thing but different color? Okay, it's the same texture but different color. Metal Script A. It's some kind of Covenant metal. But I don't know. It's gotta be just one of these. It's gotta be one of these Covenant metals. With this specular, and then like I'll get the specular and I'll send the specular over, but I'm just gonna screenshot it to be fair, so don't hate me for that, but okay, 256 by 256 specular, and then I'll try to find a bright one. It is probably this type of material. Oh, it's a blockout. Can you imagine using it as a base? Yeah, that would be sick. Wouldn't worry about it. I mean, fair enough. It's definitely just using like some kind of generic thing. Though I would assume the Halo 2 Scarab parts, like the legs and the head, probably map onto the Halo 2 Scarab textures. Still, like UV wise. Damn, I really gotta get the gray metals back. I really screwed the hell out of them. I don't want to manually make a mask for all these dark gray metal colors. I wonder if I can just like... I really just want to select the grays. If we could just do that. Why is this so challenging for Photoshop? Can we just not select the greens? Okay, what if I do this? Duplicate, layer, saturate maximum. Yeah, maybe not literally maximum, but that, and then we do filter, noise, despeckle. Where's the DJPEG filter, please? Noise, reduce noise. Apply this. Ah! And now can I do a good color selection? Kind of. A little bit. This is a terrible selection, but can I be lazy about it? That actually helps more than I expected. Dang. Not bad. Let's do that here too. We'll duplicate this layer. We'll apply a hue saturation where we like max it out as much as we can before it like explodes. And then we do a filter, noise, reduce noise at that level. Merge these two together. Then we select color range without all of this on it. Select color range. We get one of these grays here. That'll do. And we paint into all of these masks with a solid black. Like so. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's see. How does that affect it in game? Is it still gonna look good? Yeah, for the most part, that stayed really faithful to the texture. It was a really terrible selection job I did, but that's not bad. Really didn't affect the main color changes that I did. Not bad, not bad. For the stream, what are you doing? I'm trying not to think about the fact that Zophie just found Forerunner City and an old Proto-Scarab. Trying really hard not to think about that. Fireteam Raven textures? Yeah, should probably do the Fireteam Raven textures. It'd be nice to see. The ones in Reach are compressed to high hell. Alright. I'll bite the bullet and do new textures. I guess. Ooh, the 2006 Scarab. Ooh, Sophie found this in the fucking Halo 4 tag build, dude. So many things in there were previously off limits. It's cool to see, though, like, they really had an idea going already so early on about the structure and the way they wanted to do this. This is so cool. I like the head part. Like, there's not a driver's seat with a ramp. Instead of the ramps are like side ramps And this area is open, which is cool. And then they still clearly... Oh, wait, is there a whole thing in here? Oh, shit. There's like, you can go back behind this pillar. Up and out to a 3rd level? Oh, what the fuck? It's a triple level scarab. Wait, that's really cool. It's got 3 levels. That's awesome. You like board it through here or through the sides, which this ended up getting blocked by doors that went unused in the final version. Oh, you still have the driver's control panel here at the bottom, but then you can go up through the top and come out the sides here. And you can walk around, and then you go to the back, and instead of a core here, there's like a pillar that blocks, and you can go all the way to a 3rd level on the scarab. Up here. Around the back if you want to. I mean, technically the scarab does kind of have this 3rd level, but it's organized completely differently. That's so sick! Combo of Halo 3 and Halo 2? Yeah. This is a really early version of the Halo 3 scarab. That's so sick, dude. I gotta put this up. This is not dig site content, by the way. These are being uncovered from a tag build. What is the size scale to the Halo 3 scarab? Probably about the same. Let me spawn one in. I'll probably have to scale this one up because I presume it's probably not scaled to like Halo 3 scale. We have the scarab. The scarab's not in here! Or is it? Is it like a character? No, I'll have to import it. Hold on. Hold on, I've got it right here. I've got it in a quickly folder, yeah. And there's scarab. In my scarab E3 folder, I have one. Scarab. Scarab E3. Where's my scarab Halo 3? There it is. Boom. Okay, this is probably what, 32 times scale it needs to go to. It's actually quite a bit smaller than the final scarab. I scaled it up 32 times, roughly, which is maybe like 32.8, so it'd be a teensy bit taller, but yeah, it's actually quite a bit smaller than the final scarab, surprisingly. Or is it 38 times I'm supposed to scale it? I gotta go chat GPT. I forgot it's not 32, right? I thought it was like 32.8. Yeah, 32.8 is correct. So yeah, it's a bit smaller. Then again, it's not standing at its full height. That's true, it is angled downwards a bit more. But even still, I think it's still smaller, because if I overlap it. Yeah, compared to the final scarab, it's quite a bit smaller. I don't know, I wonder if the proportions match up. Like, if I did scale it up, like match the feet up. Proportionally, it does match up. It's possible the scale was just set off, because if I do match these up, like, the positioning of the rig is like a... Oh, wait! Okay, puppy. Okay, puppy. God, my cat's such a wiener. This is sick, though. This is really sick. But it is definitely smaller. It is definitely smaller by default. Can we see the cat? The troublemaker? That's her right there. It's Weasel. Looking like she's not busy trying to eat Peppy. This is sick though. That was really sick. Yeah, I like this. I think this is a decently good improvement for the Falcon's colors. I think I probably want to tweak it a little more. Peppy chomping on wires again? No. Peppy's really good. She's like that perfect cat. She doesn't chop on wires, she doesn't pee on stuff, she doesn't attack anybody. She's just a happy, sweet kitty cat. I think there's still stuff I want to tweak on this, but I think for now it's good. I wish we got 2 biomes done already. It's been like 3.5 hours. We only did 1 biome, which arguably was a difficult biome, but still. Still. We have what? Mombasa and then Flood, and it's basically ready. The coolest name on YouTube. I think it's terrible for branding, but I appreciate that. Thank you. We're loading, we're loading. Man, I really hate the tiling on this texture. Yo, Halo Meister, thank you for the 5. Appreciate it. He said, proto scarab. Have the angular design, or keep the angular design because we can't have enough scarabs in the mod. It would be fun to mess with it and try to like make it more realized, but I don't know. It's so early. It would need to be like fully remodeled, you know. Be cool to throw it in game and see it though. You already know because I'm gonna get the new Forerunner City in with the version that Zophie found, and maybe it'd be cool to have a proto scarab in there. Have like a sort of what was Vengeful Vadam's name? Halo 2 Uncut. I mean, hey man, we could put the foreskin back on Halo 3 too, you know what I mean? Forgot about the Fireteam Raven texture for a 3rd time. Oh my god, you're right. Do Halo 3 Uncut if you want to do it with me. It would be fun. But also at the same time, I like the idea, especially with Forerunner City. But, there's always a but with me. The thing that I also want to do is take Forerunner City and just kind of run with it and turn it into its own, like, more finalized mission. Because if there were, like, a Halo 3 Uncut, right, and it had, like, Forerunner City in it, it would be beholden to the original completely and probably not be rebuilt. But I would like to take Forerunner City and, like, build it up using the, like, Halo 3 vanilla finalized Covenant mission, Arc mission stuff and, like, fully realize it. Whereas, like, Uncut would probably not go that far. But I want to go that far. 3 times! How does he do it? And I'll do it 4 times. Because, frankly, I'm gonna hop off for the night. I am pretty happy with the progress we made today, but I want to jump out of here. No Uncut wood. Well, then, in that case, I'm down. I'm not ADHD over. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, alright? Stop. ADHD's not even real, dude. It's in my head. It's not even a real thing. It's crazy. He did do the Halo 2 War. Oh, that's true. The Warthog one was realized. And there was also, like, the Falcon 2, which got, like, fixed up and made fully realized. So that's also a good point. But I'll worry about it tomorrow. I want to jump off for the night. I want to go take care of some stuff. I want to eat some food because I'm really hungry. So I'm going to go do all that. But thank you guys for watching. Massive shout out to Zophie, by the way, for the insane cut content finds. You're going crazy. By the way, Zophie, you're literally like, oh, I don't want to go through that hell anymore. I don't want to find anything. And like 15 minutes later, you're like, guys, I just found something insane. You ain't seen him again. I might do a teensy bit of work up for it. This is the littlest. Probably not though. Probably, but like maybe a little bit. But I also want to play Oblivion. But I also kind of want to work on the Forerunners. I'll figure it out. You know, I'll figure it out. I can't help it. I know the feeling. It is like an addiction. You're literally like the diamond mine right now. You're at Y minus fucking like 47 or whatever it is, and you're just fucking donk. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll be live again tomorrow about 6 p.m.-ish. I hope to see you guys there. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We will be finishing up Ultimate Forge ASAP. If I make any progress off-stream, because I'm only going to work on Forerunner City off-stream right now to not get distracted from Ultimate Forge. You'll be live at 7 p.m. You're real for that. You know me too well. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central. Goodbye, you guys. Thank you for a wonderful stream. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.